magnets. Get out of here. What am I going to do? You have the name of your crew?
Yeah, I've got that.
Alright. Revy is thinking of possibly being one of your crew members as a human for now.
Not necessarily human, but mortal.
Immortal, indeed. I'm going to pretty much start off with this conversation where, well, Doris is not really back, but Boros is not really back, but Doris is here, and he's definitely going to come and talk to you. Let's talk to Bob, and possibly trying to convince Bob to come with him to go somewhere else. And that's essentially going to be the end of Bob. He's going to be pretty much working in the palace. If I can convince Bob, story-wise, to work in the palace. And the problem is Doris doesn't talk at all. Not even a little bit. When he talks, just very, very little. In fact, I think I've only heard him talk like, twice in the entire campaign?
Which one's this? I know he's talking to Ruby, or Rubik's, or Bob, sorry.
Doros is pretty much a giant. The half-giant paladin armor-wearing guy. That's right, and the only sentences he was cursed and hello. That's the only thing he's ever said. He was cursed. For those who are a fan of the show, knows what I'm talking about.
No clue what you're talking about.
Remember when Task was cursed for like a half a day from when he destroyed the Stahavides plaything, and Stahavides
Did you give everyone access to my character sheet?
say what? No,
Did you give everyone access to my character sheet?
just for a moment, until I was sure you got I can fix that right now.
Please, because it stops me editing.
All right, player's journal, and voila. Does that help?
Assuming you removed everyone else, it will.
I did. I just did it just now.
Just to speed it up.
Okay, we'll be starting in 2 more minutes, everyone.
Okay.
Can be edited and controlled by Rivix. That's you, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm getting sick. You're gonna hear me go squeaky a lot.
That's fine by me. All right. You guys ready to start?
I could use the 3 minutes, actually.
Okay, go ahead. Let me know when you're ready to start. I know I forgot something. There's the village. There's the dungeon. So, you guys know what you're going to do today?
Nope.
Okay, that means Angel gets full reign on what she's going to say then. I just fixed the mission board. Updated a little bit. Alright, you guys did that. You fixed that. And you fixed that. Oh, I apparently hit the bottom of this thing. I'll save that for later then. Alright, I updated the mission board, by the way, if you want to look at it.
Okay.
Alright,
I'm back.
welcome back. You ready?
Yep.
Rivix, you ready?
Sure, I just need to do spells. But
Alright.
yes.
Endo, you ready?
Yep.
Welcome back to the Who's. Who the bloody Who's? Well, I'll explain who the bloody Who's are. They're the Werehunter units. A specialized unit in Alavas are, well, specialized in other werehunters. Or were-rats problems and wolves and whatnot. When we last left off, Embrick, or Iroh, has become a full-fledged captain of his own ship, the Glimmering Grimrock. Or, I'm pretty sure I said that wrong, but who cares? He's a captain of his own bloody ship. It is stocked with weaponry and crew. And the crew, which was kind enough in his embellish, was kind enough to give him armor and weapons to at least survive more than they usually would. Bob is still unhappy with the fact that he's not talking to any of the top two major people he knew. In fact, he's very unhappy. But let's hope something else comes up in his way later. The hunter is still waiting patiently. Angel has been securing him on the side, talking to him about the mission for hunting down the lodge, and she hopes she takes that soon, so he can see what he's been waiting for. Another two missions have been added to the mission board. The crew will have to see that later. And as of right now, one of the Who's is no longer with them. Now, to be frank, last night, or night in Alavas, Bob and Iroh stopped possibly a dastardly planned. What they stopped exactly is not sure. But what they find out is more horrifying than what they thought it'd be. They found James, their old boss from the ones who helped them set up, and possibly the one who actually also helped them set up their own death on another mission. And they chased him off. They couldn't find where he is, and they found out there was a tunnel between the upper village market factory and to the lower docks. They also reported that we're having some missing problems. They came back to their keep, Fortress Keep, and Angel was not awake at night, at this time of night. So they decided to wait until reporting her in the morning. And it's now officially morning. Ravi, have you came back yet? Or are you still not back?
I think he's still gone.
Alright, in that case, Iroh and Endo can hear someone walking down their steps.
Open my door and peek my head out.
You see Doros walking down in his full flat armor. Tattoos on his face, bald head, large as fuck. And you see Angel waving him down. And you see Angel walking up to talk to him.
Have I met him before?
Doros, he's a paladin of yes, you met him. He was there when he was right next to Doros. He was a large giantess, gray skin, tattooed, half giant man that you didn't want to fuck with.
When did I meet him? I don't remember him.
And when you first woke up in the keep. Keep de la Civita de Valence.
Not doing anything, just watching.
You see Angel talk to him and whatnot. She explains, I'm so glad you're here. She goes, I'm so glad you're here, Doris. Bob has been recently unpleased with his, how do I say, he's been unpleased with many things. I know Doros is captain of the guard and one of the higher ups and whatnot, and so are you in a way. And so I asked you to be here instead because I know Boros is kind of busy with the front. Uh, is there anything anything you want to know before I take you to him? And Doros just waves his hands and he's ready to talk to him. Since Revi's not here right now, I'm going to try to delay this as long as I can. Does anybody want to talk to Doros while he's here?
I'll poke my head out the door and ask him if he can try to poison me again.
Try poisoning you again?
Yeah, I'm assuming he was one of the people
I'm
in
back.
the first game.
Well, he didn't poison you. It was the guards that did. They didn't poison you. They drank you.
Yeah, well, I ask him if he's going to try that again.
He shakes his head. Hell no. You guys have done more than enough for Alavas than anything, and you deserve much more better treatment. The only reason why we jumped is because we're not used to Likings. Actually, Angel explains that they're not used to Likings. In fact, they weren't used to me. They almost trained me a couple of times, I admit. But now that you're showing that where people are not so different, and you've definitely been building trust with them, they're not going to do anything like that again. Remember, they only did that just to pretty much record everything about you, essentially. And Doros just shakes his head like, yeah, kinda. It's more for
Where lives matter.
And Angel goes, all life matters, but who fucking cares? but yes, that's true. So, Angel just explained that Bob is not happy with any of this right now, and I'm desperately trying to keep him in a good mode. I know I'm technically his boss, but he's technically also mine, and technically the only person I respond to is you guys. So, can you please try your best to make Bob happy, because he's intelligent. We need him to stay in Alavas as long as possible. And, well, you ready to talk to him? And Doros nods. Angel walks to your door and knocks.
I'm eavesdropping.
Yeah, so Bob hears a door knocking on his door.
Could it just be they opened the door and Bob's just left?
If that's what you want to happen, yes.
That's probably what would have happened. He would have left the book and his badge, and he would have gone in the night.
Oh, okay. So she knocks again. Okay, that's not good. Bob? She opens the door. She looks around. She goes, oh, no. And Doris opens the door completely for her and looks in. Doris looks around, and he looks at her, and she goes, he must have left at night. And he didn't report what happened last night. So, but Doris just waves his hand and says, pretty much assures Angel's like, we'll find him and we'll apologize formally for him. But we'll also, at the same time, we're not going to hunt him down because he doesn't deserve to be. And Angel nods in agreement. Like, if you do find him, give him absolute respect because he deserves it.
I'm walking up to him. Angel, why did Bob leave? I was gone for a couple days.
Yeah, apparently he wasn't happy with the, it's not the treatment, it's that he thinks that Doros and Boros lied to him about the cure. And I guess he must have, as soon as he got what the cure possibly was, he went off and tried to get it himself. And tell you the truth, I can't find where he is. And if he left the book behind, Larry, and Larry pretty much says, I'm right here. And she walks up and picks up Larry. And she walks back to, oh god damn it. Walk back to you guys holding Larry. Did he tell you where you were going? He goes, nah, he just says he's going to go find the cure for himself. He's done with this.
I don't blame him for not trusting these guys.
But you guys do trust, Angel goes, you guys do trust me at least. I hope.
Yeah.
Okay, then she holds on to Larry. I was like, well, crap. I mean, this is upsetting. And Doris just goes. He just waves his hand and goes. He understands why Bob did it, and he's not going to force Bob to do something he's not going to do. And he knows the cure, and Bob pretty much kept his word that as soon as he knew what the cure was, doesn't matter if he didn't know how to cast it, Bob was going to leave. And Bob kept his word. So now Angel's upset because she really wanted Bob to stay around a little more. But she nods and lets Bob go. And she looks at you guys and goes, okay, so you guys still need at least 3, 4 more people. The other guy, he left too.
Any idea how to fill their spaces?
Well, we're not going to do what we did you guys. Pretty much say, go to the Junkertown and pretty much walk into the back lot and get tranquilized. I think that's going to be a bad way of coming at it. Don't you two agree?
Obviously.
Doros
Yeah,
goes.
sounds like a plan.
Doros goes. If you guys can, Doros pretty much waves to you two, pretty much stating that if you guys can figure out a way to recruit at least 2 more werewolves or 2 were units to replace the 2 that are gone, then this decision comes to you. And if he looks at Angel and saying, "Are we done?" Angel goes, "A little bit more, but I can write the rest of you a message, okay?" And Doros.
Yep. I would say we could use the inn again, but I don't want to try to trick people with, possible cure when we don't know exactly every step involved.
And Doros nods. Doros nods and pretty much waves a finger at you, pretty much stating, like, you can use the inn any way you want.
Can't just take in anybody.
No, you
They'll
can't.
be dead weight if they're not good enough.
Angel states, no, you can't, and it can be dangerous to you if they're not mentally, stable. Revy, how do you want the other character to come in, by the way? Or do you already message me that on the...
I have not messaged you. That's entirely up to you. You can have him like halfway through the next mission. Like, I'm easy.
Alright, so have you choose your character's name, by the way? Your new character's name?
Joey Jojo.
Okay, he's definitely on the ship. Oh, and Angel goes, oh, by the way, one of the people on the ship got extremely ill. Apparently, the air didn't agree with him. So, I replaced him with someone else called Joey Jojo. And Doros just pretty much keeps walking on. And
So, hired. I've paid for him, clearly.
don't worry, he's paid for right now. And he has the armor and weapon you gave him.
No, I don't. I wouldn't use it. It's irrelevant.
Well, Angel thinks she took it.
Sure.
She passed it to you, but equipping it is all going to be your whole thing. All right.
So what is it? Armor and
A sword.
Studded leather, rapier, and a basic shield.
And Angel goes, all right, so, by the way, Iro, you guys didn't report to me last night, and I know I fell asleep, so go ahead and report to me now.
So James is a thing.
She shakes her head, like what?
A were rat, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. It sounded like him. I didn't get a good look at him. I think I did manage to confirm with Bob that it was definitely James.
Oh,
I
boy.
only
you
heard a
did.
voice.
You did confirm with Bob, by the way. And she goes, well, all right. She's going to walk upstairs and get breakfast going.
I don't think he has the ability to change back and forward, though, because it'd have to be a first gen where.
No, he doesn't. Use inflicted, so he's not happy. All right, well, Bob's gone. All right, Bob. I'm gonna miss you. Where's Iro? All right, Angel starts cooking breakfast, and she already sends off a message to Doros, who already left, but he pretty much walks back in. pretty much sends the message already, and she already stables it on the mission board. All right, guys, should you choose to accept it, and I hope you do, because this is your job, is to hunt down James. And now
Sounds good.
we'll all look at the mission board. You guys still haven't done grab it by the horns, escort Les Mis, who's probably still waiting at the end. Missing hunting lodge, and now you have your first red card. Hunt down James. You don't have to kill him, but you do have to stop him and actually find out what the hell he's doing.
What's the story with the James?
James was the guy who was pretty much the guy I replaced the job for him. Now, in all honesty, though, I thought he was a nice guy, but turns out he sent you guys on the mission to pretty much kill you. We find out later, through some luck apparently, that he was employment of the vampires that were trying to kill you guys, or at the very least one of them. The blob professor walks in and goes, "Good evening, everyone. Guten Tag."
Is there any lead on this, James? Or is it a wild goose chase?
Right now, Angel says, right now we don't really know. We know he's around the marketplace and the docks, and he's using the swords to run back and forth. He won't find help in the Thief Guild, that's for sure. The thieves won't accept him, especially knowing that since the Thief Guild was the ones to essentially told us that he was working for the vampires. So you can thank every man for that.
Very well.
Upon seeing the professor, I am quite curious about the curse on this ring, so I'm going to want to leave that with him while we go out.
The professor nods and he says, "I will have an information for you when you come back. Or, if it's important, I will have an hawk. Sounds good?"
Sure.
Danke. Lindsay? And the little kobold, winged kobold, reaches over and scoops up the ring, but he puts it in the bag and tries to avoid it touching it as least as possible. Angel goes, "All right, so I don't know how you're going to get this going, but yeah. By the time you guys get back, whatever hell you're going to be doing today, there's possibly going to be more mission boards. Because Doris just told me in this message that something's going on today. And it seems to be a couple of days before the Great Festival Eve. The Great Festival Eve that's coming up. So, what are you guys going to do? I recommend... Oh, before she goes on, and she stops herself for a moment and goes, "You may want to visit your crew, by the way, Iroh."
I can do that.
Okay. And Angel looks at you. That hunting lodge that I have set up for you should be fully stocked by now. So, go ahead.
That was the way I planned on going in. Didn't want to go through my captain's quarters onto the ship. I wanted to appear through a magic door that opened through nowhere.
You want to go for the hunting lodge?
Yes.
And she nods, she goes, "It's your decision how you want to do it, sir."
They must be in awe of me. I will make a magic door.
You do know you are wearing half-plate, right?
Yes.
And she goes, "I hope that air conditioning unit up in the ship doesn't start malfunctioning, because you're going to start in pain very soon." All right. Good luck, and contact me as soon as you can.
In pain?
She knows that you guys are in front of the frozen Alps. So, yeah. And you should remember... Okay. You guys ready to go to the ship?
Well, it's not like half plate is just half plate. There's padded. The metal doesn't touch me directly.
Yeah, there's like leather underneath it and stuff.
Well, so you do exactly what you just did. You go through the hunting lodge and whatnot and appear through a fucking door out of nowhere. Angel's actually, ironically, decides to come with you this time. Your crew is already walking around. By the way, Jojo, which character do you want for your icon?
I'm doing that now.
All right.
Give me a number 5.
You see your crew walking around, waking up for morning, and Angel is holding a plate full of food. And as soon as the old crew can actually see the smell the waffles and steaks and whatnot and bacon, they start homing in on her. And it goes, Iro?
Yeah. Settle down, boys. Settle down.
And you hear the older man, pretty much has been walking around with the small boy, go, "Hey there you are, Captain. What are we still don't know? What are we don't know? Oh, Jesus." He's stretching out. Still don't know if we're on the frozen Alps or the north or the west. Or actually, what I meant to say in the south. But we're out here, and the ship is still in mint condition. And we're not freezing our asses off. And he puts the pipe back in his mouth that he happens to be smoking.
This is the guy who generally knows where he is.
Yes, this is the older man that seems to be a master of navigation.
Navigation runs off wisdom.
Yes. Don't forget, you still have your,
I cast Al's wisdom on him, enhance ability
on him?
on him.
On the old man.
On the guy who generally knows where he is. So
Alright.
he'll have advantage on figuring out where the fuck we are.
He notices you cast his spell, and then he starts walking out again. And goes, "Wait a minute, well, let me stare out in the great distance, Sadie. 1 second, Captain." And he starts staring. And...
You'd think Fox's cunning would be for charisma, then Eagle's splendor would be intelligence.
Oh! He walks back to you in a huff, in a bit of a hurry. He goes, "Alright, I still don't know if we're north or south, but I do know that we're near something very, very bad."
As in,
Well, I can't think on an empty stomach, Captain. Can I have some breakfast now? I'm sure the rest of the crew is starving, too. And you see the kobolds, the 3 little kobolds, are actually trying to climb up Angel's leg. And she goes, "Well, that's normally a thing that happens on Friday. Excuse me."
Alrighty. Angel, do you wanna jump back through the portal? Make these guys some breakfast. Sorry. about that.
She's carrying a plate full of waffles, bacons, and whatnot for them.
That's right.
So she's gonna go to the below deck and actually get breakfast going, okay? Or get breakfast plated and whatnot. And the men are just waiting for permission to go down and join her.
She'll let us know when she's finished setting up for you guys. You can wait 2 minutes. She shouldn't take too long.
All right. What kind of icon is that?
Dragonborn.
All right. You're gonna replace one of the Dragonborn boys?
It's up to you who you replace me.
I'm gonna replace you with one of the level ones. Which is not the boy, it's actually someone else. I'll replace you with this one. Alright. And 2 minutes later, as you hear Angel goes, "Come and get it!" And she's ringing a bell, and they all start running down for breakfast. She literally brought enough for them to literally have a small buffet. But the old man stays up there with you. And as he explains, "Actually, I was kind of hoping this would happen. That way we can speak privately, Captain."
Yes. Which way should we turn this ship to fly away from this possible danger?
East.
Just for now. We could come back to it. Alrighty. I no longer have Bob. How would you like to be my helmsman?
The navigator goes, "I have arthritis in my wrist, sir. I don't sure directions I can give you day and night, but actually flying the ship. Remember, the only reason why why our nips are not making some nipsicles is because of the nature of the ship. But at the same time, I think once we actually move the ship, there's a good chance that the air conditioning or whatever it is turns off and we may be in trouble."
Alrighty then.
The armor you
So-
gave us will help us survive just a tiny bit longer, but fire and fuel will be a thing. And I'd like to add, we have no stocks other than weaponry.
Well, we can bring food in and out at any moment. So you need fuel for heating.
Oil, if anything. And you see Jojo, or a guy you don't even know, you don't even recognize, just doing his own thing over here while he's explaining, like he's waiting for something, like waiting to be introduced.
Go eat your food, buddy. It won't be there for long. I suspect everyone will eat it out from underneath you.
Angel, he's right though. If you don't go down there, you'll miss out. It's been half a day since you last ate, Jojo.
Sure, Jojo goes eat. I assume he was talking to the old man.
Yes, he's talking. He's gonna sit up there talking to the old man for religion. You mind if I move you? Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. I'm still doing character sheet stuff.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna be moving you for a bit until you're ready. Okay?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, good.
Okay, so you're under the impression, old man, that as soon as we move the ship, its heating will fail.
Yes. Not only that, I think the ship is being eyed on. Do you know what I mean,
Alright.
Captain? Like someone's eye.
Yeah, so someone's got watching us.
Eye. And I think we're either in the very high north, in the frozen Alps, or in the windy Alps, or we're either in the foggy south. And the reason why I think that is because, well, come out here, Captain. Come out here with me. Come out here. Stand on the ledge with me. And he goes, wait here for a moment. Because as I was standing here, figuring out where we were, trying to use the stars, can't see him. Trying to use the oceans, can't see him. Trying to use even the bloody wind direction, can't see it. I saw something odd. And he waits. I want you to roll perception. You see it. You see a very silvery onyx colored fin surf the cloud about like 500 meters in front of you. And it rises and dips.
Okay, so it's alive.
And he goes, there. That, I think, would be... That, I think it's a legendary monster. And we're fucked. And he both drags his drag from his pipe again. Because the moment we move, he knows there's food on the ship.
Yes. Interesting.
So, what did you want to do, Captain?
Gotta get something to eat, Rick.
Well, he nods and starts going downwards and starts to eat right next to Angel. So, now it's just you and the hunter on top deck.
Did you see that?
Huh?
See what?
Under, roll perception. I'm pointing in the direction.
You get advantage because he's pointing it out.
Hey.
You see, just in time, as soon as he points it out, with your hunting ability, at one point you thought you would be useless out here in the sky, but it's no different than hunting on the ground. You see it clear as day as what you think you saw, and this is what you see. Hold on, let me get it out. Because you can once again roll too soon. You see one of these floating, ducking in and out of the ship.
I run over to this ballistay over here and man it.
Don't shoot.
No, by the time you get to the battle sheet, it's already disappeared. Doesn't seem like aggressive.
I'm still holding my aim.
Just in case it pops up again? Good idea. Now downstairs, downstairs was JoJo. Everyone's eating their ridiculously large Belgian waffles, bacon, ham.
I'm done.
Bacon, ham, and eggs and whatnot. It's a smorgasbord. Angel seems to Angel seems to put down what she has, walk upstairs, appears on the top deck, walk down, and go through the window, mirror. And 5 minutes later, she walks back, holding a large plate full of waffles and whatnot, and putting them down. And she goes, "Oh boy." And she goes, "Okay, that's the last bit of it. Hang on." And she starts walking back into the room, and she goes to the mirror one more time and comes back again, holding 2 barrels of water and wine. And she asks the captain, "Where do you want these?"
Just in the cargo for now, Angel.
"Yes, dear."
There is something floating around out here. I'd like you to go back through the Hunter's Lodge portal and close it. We can use the mirror in my quarters.
Do you want? She's still holding on Larry to her belt loop, and Larry looks at you. He's like, "Do you want me here, sir?"
Yeah, I'll take Larry for now.
She nods and puts down the barrels and gives you the book. Larry goes, "Oh, this is nice. All right, here we go again, Captain."
I will take the barrels downstairs while Angel closes the Hunter's Lodge portal. If she comes back, she comes back.
She goes, she looks around for a moment, thinking like, should she stay, should she go? And she thinks about it for a moment, and she decides to go. She's not useful in a fight.
I said she could come back through the captain's quarters if she wanted, after she's closed the Hunter's Lodge portal, of which I used to come to the ship.
She's going to go through the mirror first, and then go through the Hunter Lodge, and then close it from there. So you see her again for a moment closing the door, the mystical door behind her, and she's literally just walking back to the door and whatnot. And the Hunter's Lodge that she was talking about that's actually stocked was not the hunting lodge that you guys were in. She was talking about his hunting lodge, the one that she stocked, is setting up for him.
At this point, my character's done eating, so he comes to the top deck.
So he's literally the first one done eating.
Well, you're a big boy out here.
And what do they see exactly?
I am quite tall.
What do they see when they first come when you first come out of the deck?
You see a very tall, solid build, blue dragonborn, and like his scales kind of crackle with lightning. And he did while he has the items you gave him, he has a great sword on his back.
So he's not wearing any armor. He's just wearing some pants to cover his junk.
He's wearing chain. Typical stuff. Chain.
And just to let you know, you do have 400 gold from Angel paying you to sign up.
Okay.
All right, so that's what you see.
I'm not looking. I'm still.
You're still aiming for the horizon. You see
Yep.
some shadows in the cloud, but you know better than to shoot at shadows.
Yeah, I'm holding my aim. We're holding my shot.
Yeah, you're holding until you have a clear shot.
Yeah, I'm still going to advise him not to shoot, even if he gets a clear shot. If it looks aggressive and is heading towards us, that's different. But if it's just going to hold its pattern, I think we should hold as well.
All right.
I just
All right.
so you guys are not going to introduce each other.
No, I've said he's a big boy, and yeah, I'm waiting for his response. Oh, I've got a dog by my feet. Hello, Rose.
I say what's on the agenda, Captain, and my character sort of hisses as he talks.
Well, we may not be moving the ship anytime soon, as I have a few missions on ground level to take care of.
Would you need a hand with those, Captain? I'm quite capable.
Well, we are a bit short-staffed at the moment.
What can you do?
What sort of question is that? I can fight. I can do a handstand. My character does a handstand.
Without having to roll for it either. All right.
I mean,
I need to roll for something first. Hang on.
I can cleave someone in half with this here battle axe. What can you do?
I can probably do the same while bringing Divine Fury down on them.
Okay, bad news,
Divine?
Captain. Bad
Yeah.
news, Captain. I just rolled for something, and you're not gonna like what I just rolled for.
Rolled for prostitutes. We got none.
Yes, but not only that, I just rolled for the air conditioning to start malfunctioning because it's, as you know for a fact, it's been up there for a while. And guess what? You start seeing smoke coming from from the bottom base of the wheel. It actually starts bellowing out, and for some strange reason, for like a flash, you felt the frozen cold air come in and stop.
Alright, well, I will find the source of it and turn it off completely, I suppose, so nothing catches fire.
All right, you want to go up there and roll an
If
investigation?
if the Hunter's Lodge door is still open, I'm going to walk through that to make sure Angel doesn't close it so I can get the crew to
Angel's
Angel
already
closed it.
Angel already closed it.
Andu?
Hmm?
Run through the mirror, and could you open up a Hunter's Lodge door to the cargo bay or crew's quarters, wherever is warmer for longer, so we can
Sure.
get the crew out safely until we can re-establish heating.
All right, you pretty much go through the mirror and you see Angel waiting waiting on a chair,
He can
nearby.
deny me. He can
Huh?
say, fuck you do it yourself.
No, he's going through
I
the
don't-
mirror. He's going through the mirror. And you see Angel waiting on the chair nearby, and she goes, "Everything okay?"
Well, it looked like something blew up or something. I gotta go open the portal.
Okay,
And I go off to the Hunter's Lodge.
she walks through the portal and comes out looking around herself, and you come out from the portal as well because you finally went through the hunting lodge. All right, the hunting lodge is open.
Alright, I did say cargo bay or crew quarters, so that's where he'd be. If he, listened or not, I don't know.
So what? You want the crew to go through the door?
Well, yeah, if it'll save them, I need to re-establish heating before they can come in here.
All right.
Just have to, be
And-
watched.
Angel walks.
I'll go in
Okay.
front of the crew.
All right. The crew is still pretty much. The crew is just now finishing up. They have their bowls full of waffles and waffles, bacon, and syrup, and all that junk. And they look at you saying, "Something wrong?"
Yeah, if there's a bell, I'd be ringing it.
Captain, might I handle this?
You know what? This will be interesting. I'm going to allow you to.
Alright, my character takes his orders, sprints downstairs, and oi, fuckheads! Get the fuck out of here! The air conditioning's fucked. The portal's up on the deck. Run! And then I run back.
They
Run,
all,
Captain.
they all followed you and actually start doing that. They essentially see the portal and going, "Right, we still get paid for this, right?" Angel goes, "Just go. We'll talk to you later." And they all start going through the portal. All right.
I'm watching them on the other end.
Yeah, they go in and whatnot and start sitting down and waiting for their orders.
From a memory, there's a room to the left that only has one entry and exit. That's where I'd want them.
All right, I'll put them there.
Okay. I would like to have, say, Angel follow me. We'll all walk through the portal and we'll close it behind us for now until we get some oil or heating supplies for the ship. Angel, could you find where the smoke's coming from and turn it off, please? You're better at that sort of shit than me.
Angel states, "If I turn it off, the storm literally outside of this sphere will come in like a raging one."
Okay, what do we need to keep it going then? And I'll take care of it quickly.
Angel walks to the helm and actually looks for a way to open it. Give me a moment, I'll let you know. No sooner does she opens it, no sooner does she actually finds a hatch below the wheel and whatnot, she actually takes a few tools she has in her belt, and woof, smoke starts bellowing out even greater amount, and she goes, "Hang on." Oh, she sees what's wrong. All right, the wires, they seem to be melting. They're copper wires too. And there's a huge fucking stone in here. If I remove that, I think the ship will start falling. I think I just need to remove the wires and replace them. But yeah,
Alright.
they're sizzling. You want me to remove them?
Look, go through the portal, make some replacements first. I hand the gold ingot, which is excellent for wiring and if it's electricity, I don't know. But yeah, gold's good for that. Really good.
All right. So you want to. Angel sees what you're trying to do, and she starts removing the wires, the copper wires that are broken or being melted. And as soon as she does, whew, like a wave, cold, blistering air is covering the ship. Snow is finally falling on the ship. It's actually already starting to build up on the ship. And the ship kind of dipped backwards for a moment and actually sets itself right up. She goes, "Sorry, I kind of touched the jewel for a moment. God damn, it's cold. Hang on." She goes, "Go to my forge and bring me my hammer, a metal cutter, and yeah, just that, just two."
Alright, well, I'll go through the portal and, yeah, retrieve that stuff.
All right, you find
Right.
her. You find her. Go on.
That's it. I just follow him, waiting for orders.
All right, Angel looks over at you and goes, "Hey, can you come over here?"
That okay, Captain?
She's not there. The captain's not there.
But I followed the captain.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, she called out while he was within ear reach. If he said if that's okay, I would have said yes.
Blur.
She's holding two pieces of wire separate from each other, and she asks, "Can you hold these two apart and make sure they never touch? Because if they do, things are gonna go really, really bad."
You know my body is filled with lightning, right?
That's kind of why I want you here.
Okay, I hold on to them.
Okay, I want you to roll to grab onto them. I think that would be a dexterity.
Sure.
To grab what?
Okay, yeah, you managed to grab onto them because you're actually electricity and whatnot. You actually get the heat back up, and the snow starts melting already, and you had this fear going on again. She goes, "Yeah, kind of like I thought I would." All right, that happened. Okay, let me get my tools, and she waits for you to bring the tools. You found her
Okay,
tool.
yep.
You found,
I'd be back. I'd hand over tools she wanted and gold ingot for her to change it to wires at a later date.
all right.
Because I do that here.
Okay, good. Then she literally goes. She literally grabs her hammer and some nails she has in her pocket, and actually just hammers the nails separately. And she goes, "Okay, you guys, you can go now. I can take care of this. It's gonna be it's gonna take me all day to repair this."
I'm guessing as soon as he leaves, the heating fails again.
The heating, as soon as he let go of the wires, the heating fails. She goes, "Oh, drat. Angel's gonna be cold all day, but she'll be fine." So you guys are
It's
going to.
fine. She's an Northerner.
Should
She's-
be making con saves all day.
She'll be making con saves all day, but unless she rolls a natural one, which I doubt she'll do, she'll be okay. So you
She's
guys,
also a Northerner. She'd be fine in the cold.
yeah, she's used to it. She just hates it still.
So she will be making con saves.
Yes, but she'll be fine. She really has to fall. She literally has to make like what -5 ones in a row.
Just two things. One, you know it's concentration. Two, you know it only lasts an hour.
Yes. So her first hour, she'll be fine. Yeah, it's only an hour. Fuck it. She can be fine.
She'll be fine.
I go back to stalking the captain.
All right, you're back talking to the captain. You're back on the ground on the area you first saw for just a couple of moments. I need to grab your icon. Hang on. Copy. Paste. All right. Did I move you guys yet? No, I didn't. There you guys go.
I was about to make a check, but yeah, okay.
All right, you guys
I
are.
wanted to know what the heating situation was like on the, spare ship, the ship that's attached.
I'm sorry. I'm having a difficult time hearing. Can you speak up a little more?
Break up your mic.
The spare ship, or what do we fucking call it, lifeboat that's on the side of the ship. I wanted to see what the heating situation was on that.
Oh, yeah. When you check that, you notice that it's still activated. It's not.
Then I'll point that out to Angel before we leave. If you need to warm up for a tick, you can get down on here.
Okay, that saves her a couple of saves. So yeah, thank you. She knows now. All right, you guys are back at the ship. You guys are back to the first floor of your fortress.
So-
Don't really like civilians, non-crew members in this particular part.
Yeah, what are we gonna do about them?
Hello. Hello. They say as they pretty much study the ring.
How's it going there, Professor?
This ring seems to have fangs in the inside.
Fangs.
In the inside.
Sounds painful.
Indeed. It also seems to be simulating a liquid that I have no idea what it is yet. But we're being extremely careful.
It's not silver in color, is it?
No, clear, like saliva.
Alright, well, stick with it. I'm sure you'll get it.
We will let you know once we have more.
But dear God, don't put it on.
It's too big for him, and I don't have any fingers, but yes, no problem there. The kobold nods like he's excited because he's actually, and he goes, "Where's Angel?"
Fixing things at the moment. She shouldn't be too long.
That girl is.
I'm lying to him.
My character starts singing "I'm on a boat."
Oh God. And he goes. The professor goes, "That girl is always doing something." All right, I'll let you go. So, what do you guys want to do now?
Alright, Bluey, what do you want?
I said I'm here. I'm here to work, Captain. Like, what's the mission?
Your current mission is to not be on my heels every 2 seconds.
I take a quarter step back.
Excellent. Much better.
You have 2 missions. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 missions. One of them
Yeah,
is
we know.
red. One of them is
Yeah.
red. Well, go on.
So what are we gonna do about the crew that's in our keep?
Well, if we get some oil, they should be able to go back to the ship. I'm not entirely sure. I don't like the idea of leaving them here.
Do we have any animal fat left in Angel's workshop?
You have exactly. Hold on, I can tell you how much animal fat you have exactly left.
Oh, we have 3 vials. Will that be enough?
1 veil is good enough for at least 2 days.
So we just bring that back to him? Call it good?
Yes.
Melt it down into oil?
It'll
If
do that by itself.
Angel says you can actually get some sticks and some torches, soak the cloth in some oil, and actually make not only the fire bigger but actually last longer.
We're just gonna give them a vial of fat and let them make do.
Angel will take care of it from there then.
Dope, so mark 1 vial off our inventory.
All right, I'm trying to find the inventory. House supplies. There we are.
I'd say give it to Rick. He'd be able to sort it out from what I see of him. And that way Angel wouldn't have to be interrupted.
All right, then you give it to Rick. 1 vial of.
Yeah.
Where's that oil?
Bear fat.
Yeah, that'll definitely last for 2 days. There you go. I've already marked it off. I only have
Alright.
2 vials.
So let's see what we can do about this James douche.
Agreed.
Oh,
Yeah,
but-
so as soon as that's done, I'd want all those people back
The
on
ship?
the ship.
All right, I'll move them back on the ship with some torches and whatnot, so they be ready to go. They're back on the ship.
Alright, cool. Happy to go deal with James now.
Angel said he was hanging around the markets and the docks.
Yes, using the sewers. Should we go through the sewers to see if it's underneath? So,
It's worth a
Yeah.
shot.
start by the market, drop down, go through to the docks. You happy with that?
Yeah. If he's not there, we can just loop back around on the top.
All right, I'm going to state that you guys did that. No problem so far. And you guys get to the marketplace. You drop down. You got some eyes on you for a moment. Hang on. Let me just move you guys a little more. Move more, and you pretty much follow the same path as you did last time. No James. No nothing new. Clearly James would have moved somewhere else at this point, but you do see someone following you, and it seems to be one of the Doors' workers. And he asks, so you guys are on that James thing right now, aren't you?
Yes, and who are you?
Oh, I'm, oh, Jesus Christ, I forgot his name. Was it, oh, that's right, I'm Philly. I'm the, one of the guards, private messengers and whatnot. I run for the roofs and whatnot. I was supposed to give you this, but, no one opened the door, and when, someone did talk through the door, they talked like they were gurgling something.
Oh, yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, anywho, Doros thought you might want this. And he passes you a scroll that's tied down.
Alrighty. I will read it then.
It's a map of the entire village, of the entire town, that pretty much has red circles around the major sewer lines. And he goes, that's where we last seen him for the past couple of days. We don't know where he is right now, but that will give you an idea how to narrow it down.
Alrighty. I will inspect the map and try to figure out which is the closest red circle.
The closest red circle is literally just down to the down market district. It's literally just above. It's literally just above. Let's say the outside town, and it's a little further away from the docks, but it's literally just below the district. And the furthest one away from you is on the higher up district and the crafting area. That's where Angel's from. But you literally have five circles to work at. One of them is away from the docks, but seems to be where the stables are at. And another one seems to be out in the middle of nowhere, still in town, but it seems to be in the lower district where all the poor people hang out. And none in the rich district, just drainage areas.
Preying on the poor?
Oh, it's weird, I know. It's how it's designed, though.
Not really. Vulnerable targets. That's what I would do.
Alright, well, I'll follow your lead on this one.
So you want to go? Which store you guys want to visit first?
I would expect him to whatever he's doing in the poor district, do it at night. So what time is it right now?
It is literally. You guys had breakfast. It is literally noon.
All right. They would just start with the closest one.
All right. You go to the closest. You go to the closest one. You open it with no problem. You go down there. This is a little bit of theater of the mind, so forgive me. I don't have that ready. You go down there. There's a large stairs going down. It doesn't look like it's been touched or messed with for a while. As you can tell, there's a large mass of rust and whatnot build up on it. Literally, because when you try climbing down, the build up, the rust is literally on your hands. So, wash your hands when you can. And you go down there, and you guys take it either a left or a right. Doesn't really matter. You end up in the Thieves Guild, and you have some raunchy people looking at you. And you actually, raunchy people looking at you. In the distance, you actually hear some people yelling, "Yeah, yeah, yeah!" And in the middle, and you could have sworn you heard an orc yelling, "Dwarf guy, use." What did he say? use punch. And while a Cancun, not a Cancun, a Cobalt, a red Cobalt with a really weird helmet, pretty much shouts the same Pokemon lines as well. Uh, and yeah, you pretty much see a bunch of other things and whatnot. You see a small white Cobalt running around trying to offer people drinks, and they all denying her. But yeah, you pretty much get tapped on the shoulder and going, "Welcome to the Thieves Guild, lads. What brings you down here?"
Before we go in there, I'm gonna stop the group. I'll kneel down to Ambic and kind of whisper into his ear. Angel said that this James wouldn't be welcome in the Thieves Guild. Probably a very low chance he's here. And
Yeah,
I'm not sure if we're welcome here ourselves.
Thieves. Yeah, but if we could get any information, the Thieves Guild is generally very good at that sort of thing. So they might be able to limit down our search perimeter quite a lot.
Alright, you're a better talker, so I'll let you take the lead on this.
And she goes, "Well, no one's really. Everyone's kind of busy right now, so." Oh, you guys walk in, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'll walk in.
You see a raunchy guy with a cloak and whatnot. Pretty much he doesn't look like he's anything and whatnot, but he's the only one who seems willing to talk to you right now. And he asks, "Hey, silver for a really dried up man, if you don't mind."
He's asking for money.
Yeah, he's asking for money.
I currently don't have any silvers, so I'll flick my gold.
Oh, a big spender now. And he pulls out a knife and he goes, "How about the rest of it, lad?"
I'll pull out my
You
battle axe.
really don't want any of it.
As he does that, I charge him and attempt to leave him in twain.
Oh, hold on. You don't want. I prefer the pull out the battle axe and whatnot first. Can I do that?
Yeah,
It's your call, but my
Yes,
character wants to attack.
I'm guessing it's going on at the same time.
I hate his great sword, so he has to drop it. He can't attack.
All right. He heats a great.
I don't have to drop it.
All right. For some reason, this scary situation that the little the drunken thief just put himself just became very scary. I'd like you to paint a picture of what happens, of what has been going on. He's
The
just trying
Dragonborn is also holding a red hot sword too.
while being tackled. So he's going,
Oh,
"Oh
yeah, it
my
is hot.
God, I am so sorry."
Actually, I think it's a DC 14 for the ability to drop. Otherwise, you're forced to hold on to it. So you get to choose if you drop it or not. But you
Oh, I'm
don't take
attacking.
that damage.
How much is it? 6?
Yes.
Ah! So you full. I'm not gonna make you roll it. You full blown kill him. You cleave him in twain with a firing sword. You pretty much coagulate his blood to a point where it's not even dripping on the floor anymore. It's a clean kill. And you pretty much some people giving you some space or not after you did that, but they're still going, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah."
What sort of floor are we standing on?
You're not near the arena. You're pretty much near the entrance as you did this. So.
No, like what's the floor made of?
I'm gonna say sewer floor, which is kind of like stone and mothy and whatnot.
Then I just resheath the blade.
I will pick up the gold piece I gave him.
It's still hot.
I just say, I have defended your honor, Captain.
I'll cancel the heat blade. Yeah, don't do that again.
You threatened your life, Captain. I did what I must.
We
Yeah,
don't want to put a
sometimes-
target on our back here.
Sometimes it's better to eat a little bit of shit to get the information you need.
Got it, Captain. You like the taste of shit.
And with that, you guys are now a little bit closer to the arena. You still see an orc and a kobold, pretty much telling a dwarf and a cat person to fight each other and whatnot. You're closer to the bar as well and whatnot, and there is a space for one of you to walk there.
I want to go to that white kobold who was trying to sell drinks.
And she goes, "Oh, hello. I forgot her name, but she's pretty much one of the white kobolds." And he goes, "She offers you a drink. Drink?"
I'm gonna call her Albie
Albie, yeah.
because she's an albino. So Albie, Why does no one want your drinks?
Oh, well, I'm probably not thirsty, and all that stuff. I could be because I'm a necromancer. I don't really know. I just,
Hey.
just like to serve drinks. You want a drink?
Can I insight check her?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I believe every word she said.
You believe every word she says. You think there's... Oh, Jesus. Rivy, you know for a fact that she poisoned a drink. And because the fact that she says that she's a necromancer, she's trying to get bodies.
At this point, I pull out the rapier and just point it at her neck and say, Captain, I want to drink that. It's poisoned.
Whoa. No need for such
Poisoned.
hostility.
I flip the platter. I just smack it.
No. I want to talk to her about this.
I haven't killed her. I'm not doing what I did last time.
Please,
Now I'm just threatening.
this is the main
So-
character.
I
Don't.
flipped it.
Oh, goes like, oh.
Your drink is poison.
Well, yeah, I am a necromancer after all.
So what will you give me when I live?
I wouldn't turn you.
I'll happily pay you for the drink, but what will you give me if I live?
I would not turn you into a walking skeleton.
That's a crappy deal. It's a very
Sure.
crappy deal.
Well, what else you want, dear? And kindly have this guy stop pointing the sword at me. It's very rude.
Joe. Keep the sword where it is.
God damn it.
I swap it for a bigger sword. I swap it with the great sword.
Well, Joey here was on my crew, but he seems to be following me now, so I've got an opening. If I live, I want you to join my crew, where I will give you corpses, and you will do your best to heal us on occasion.
Oh, I can't do that. I already work for every man.
But I am offering you piles of corpses.
And so is every man. I'm just doing this for extra credit.
You're no fun.
And your friend's deadly. Anything else?
Carry on. Try kill people. I don't care.
Thank you, dear. Bye-bye. Well, that was weird.
I resheathed the sword.
Who were those guys? Oh, well.
Oh, let's carry on, see if we can actually get some info here, or just fuck with people.
There was space at the bar, but I'm doing most of the talking today, so I'll let you go do that if you want, Andrew.
I'm not too good with words.
If you tell me what you want to know, Captain, I have a silver tongue. I stick out my tongue. It's kind of silver colored.
I'm going to take a step back because I'm scared of it. It is silver, and I've seen what happens.
It's
with
quite
silver
long.
Go into people's mouths. I'm not a fan of that. I will say if we need information about James, I'm sure people here will know. Make sure they know that you want to catch him / kill, that you're not his friend.
Okay. I
So
walk straight up to the bar, slam my fist on the table, and say, I'm here to find out where the hell James is.
James, huh? Which James? James Graniti, James Farledo, James Ron. You have to narrow it down there, love.
Former Who James. I assume I know that.
Who?
James Doors. James Doors.
James Dawes.
Huh. Isn't that the guy who pretty much sold out for vampires?
Yep. that's the
Sure.
one.
Wasn't he arrested?
I don't know, was
He
he?
escaped, but yeah. He's currently a were-rat. You would have known. I would have told you that as well.
Sure.
Is that what you tell him? Is that what you tell the barkeep?
Oh no, I was just informing.
If you've relayed that
information.
information to me, yes, I would have told the barkeep.
1, 2, 3, 4. And the barkeep goes, well, unfortunately, we don't keep those type of people around here. Too bitey, if you ask me. No, honestly, though, no, we haven't seen anybody like that around here. Want a drink? And don't worry, it's not
The idea
poison.
where we should look.
He gives you a pretty much a little bit of grog. All right, 10 cropper.
What did he say? I couldn't tell through the accent.
Yeah, 10 copper.
I pass him a gold, so keep the change.
Oh, all right. You have better luck.
Now, where should I look for a were-rat?
Sewers. That's where most of them seems to be
Okay.
appearing lately.
What about the non-most of them?
Well, if you have a map of the city, which I'm about to show you right now that you do. Shit, hold on, I fucked up. I know it's not the direct line of the city, but this is just to give you reference. This is where you last saw James. Before it leads you all to the docks. This is the one that led you pretty much to the Inner Thieves Guild. And he goes, well, we haven't seen any in the poor district as of late, but which is odd because you would think they'd be the first victims. But also in the fanfare area, that's actually been having a whole whopping of were-rats lately, actually. And the one that's further away from all of us, I haven't heard a damn thing about them yet. Oh, sorry. The one that's further away from all of us, I haven't heard a thing from it yet. And around this time is about 2 o'clock.
So which one are we at right now? This one, I think.
This one right here. Indeed, that's the one you were at.
Okay.
Beneath the markets, yes?
Underneath the marketplace and into the Thieves Guilds. Aye, lad. I'll tell you the truth, you gotta be careful around those were people. We don't trust them down here.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that's totally understandable.
Yeah. Even every man has a thing against Roy. And Roy has against every man. Roy actually was the one that almost killed every man.
Well,
If-
Yeah, so every man is your cult leader, I'm guessing.
Not a cult leader, but our group leader. He's a changeling. He's even being bodyguarded by that big red guy you see over there. You see a big red guy pretty much leaning against a wall, and he's like a big goddamn tiefling. Tiefling, is that what it's called? Devil people?
yeah.
Tiefling. He's huge and he's bulky and he has he's just giving an aura that you don't want to fuck with this guy. And they work together, and you know, Roy is like the only person that's ever knocked him out was Roy, and some other people. But trust me, they don't like each other. Where people are like, they're not forbidden of being here, but they're not welcomed either.
Pretty sure that little necromancer kobold, pretty sure that was aware. Just letting you know.
No. That what? No, I forgot. Mel? Nah, she's harmless as long as you don't take anything from her.
I am deceiving at an 18.
Oh well, he's gonna have to go against it.
I'm trying to cause trouble for her now.
Now he rolled a 3. He's giving a wearing glance eye at the kobold. Really now. Every man may have to.
She came right out and said it after I drank her poison and didn't die. But anyway, I want to go to the market. That's directly upstairs, isn't it?
Yeah, you just have to go upstairs. This is the lower district market, by the way, not the higher district market. But yes.
So I'm gonna leave Joey Jojo and Nando down here. But I'm gonna tell them where I'm going though.
When you tell me where you're going, I'm stalking you.
Where are you going?
Up to the market.
All right,
Well,
yeah.
I'll go with.
You pop your head out of the market and out of the store, literally in the middle of the market. Literally in the middle of the market, and you see people looking at you. I was like, "What the? Who the fuck is that?" And you even see guards looking at you, is going, "What the hell's going on?"
I don't even acknowledge them.
So you're following the captain or Arrow?
Oh, we're going to the markets.
Yeah, you're going to this market, right?
Yeah, market.
Which is the lower district market.
Yeah.
I'm looking for oil.
Oil? Alright, you see a normal marketplace called Mara's Market. And it's a pretty petite woman that goes, "Oh, hello, dearie. Welcome to Mara's. How can I help you?"
I'm looking for a vast quantity of oil.
Like burning oil, lantern oil. Which kind of oil, dear?
You just described the same type of oil.
Lantern oil burns a little dimmer, but much longer. Oil burns much brighter and burns much quicker.
Okay. Some for heat, some for light.
Ah, the normal oil should do. Very well. I can sell you about 2 barrels for about 100 gold each. How's that sound?
100 each, and could you deliver them to the Who Castle?
The who? What now?
God damn it! I'm gonna wave over a guard.
A guard
We'll fetch you to the Argent house.
A guard walks up and goes, "Yes. What's wrong?"
Would you know someone who would know where the Argent house is? That it? House is?
The
We'll fetch you to the Argent.
you have. I'm sorry. You have to say the name of the place you're talking about.
I said
I'm
it
just
like
gonna
3
show
times now.
I'm
Huh?
gonna show him my badge and say, "Look, this place, just up the road."
Oh, the Werehunter units.
Yes, I need someone who knows where that is.
Oh, jeez, that's like literally outside the city gates, isn't it? Or somewhat like that. Yeah, I can get a delivery boy that knows where it is. But
He'll need some sort of cat in order to carry my 2 barrels back. I'm happy to pay him.
all right. Well, I got a delivery boy and a card and whatnot for you, but that's not really my job. But I'll do it for you, since you have that badge, and I don't want a written report about me. So, okay, I'll help you out. And he goes, ooh, and the woman behind you goes, ooh, why it's so significant of that badge? Are you like a secret?
Can we just
wanna
get
know
done
how
here so we
much-
can
Yeah,
find
I
this
want to move
fucker?
on. I just want to pay for this delivery boy. I've taken money for 2 barrels of oil out of my thing. How much is it, boy, gonna want?
The boy wants at least 50 gold.
I'll just give it to him.
That's a rich boy.
He is now. All right, I'm gonna add to the keep or the house supplies 2 barrels of oil. It'll be delivered while you guys are handling this. Okay?
Alright, so I'm gonna turn to Ando and Joey and say which spot do you want to check out next. They did say there's a lot of activity up here, was it?
One
Or was
second.
it that one?
Hold on. All right, which one?
Wherever the most activity was, that's where I'm gonna say put my vote.
All right, 1 second. Shit.
Where was the most activity?
Shit.
I can't remember.
I got kicked out for a second. Hang on. Game will start in exactly 13 seconds. 1 second. I got kicked out. Sorry about this, folks. We're just having a little delay problems. Forgive me.
Also, in these roles, I'm just making sure it works.
All right. Now, this is the one with the... Oh, shit. You can't. This is the one... Why is it not working? This is the one with the most activity. And this is the one with the least activity.
Alright, well, yeah, put it to a vote. Tell Joey his vote is equal.
I so the one with the most. I want
So
some
it's
combat
here?
captain.
Tell Ando that I'm happy to go to the poor district when it was nighttime, like you wanted.
This is the
Yeah.
poor... This is the poor district.
Which one had the most activity? This one?
All right. Alright.
This one down here, apparently.
Oh.
I'm gonna write this one with the letter F as in full. This one with E as in empty. And this one as for L for lower district. Alright? Sounds good for you guys?
Yeah,
Mhm.
sure.
Pointless for me. I can't see it.
What's this place over here?
That's the higher market, lower market, realm, and that I don't know. I'm gonna say that is the crosswalk district. Pretty much a district that pretty much leads you to any direction.
All right. So what time is it?
Right now it is 3 o'clock,
We're waiting for night to go to the port district.
which is over
Yeah,
here.
that's what you wanted, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I think we should do.
Alright, so then I say I vote for that one.
I voted for whichever one had the most quote combat.
So
Uh,
that-
The
your
highest
vote-
density.
Your vote is my vote.
All right, so you want to go to the most district?
Yes.
Okay, it's gonna be a battle. It will take you about. It's gonna take you like an hour to get there from there.
Jesus.
200 feet away, according to your map scale. 400 feet.
Oh, then it's not gonna take you that long. Yeah, it'll take you.
Moments later, we show up.
Moments later, you show up. Thank you. Moving on. You get there. It looks like a part of town that's not been upkept very well. Looks like it belongs to the poor people, and it looks kind of ruiny, kind of dirty. You can see a dismantled house on the right side of the road, and really poor kept houses on the left. And you see the sewer right in front of you. And yeah, no more than you walked around, you can actually see rats walking around. But not only you see rats, but you see a guy in a pretty much black suit and black gear, walking around with a mallet over his head, going, "Damn mice, damn mice, damn mice, damn mice. That's it. I'm killing me mallet." Next thing you know, he drops the mace and actually walks around with a huge hammer.
Okay, so I take it he's not aware.
Nah. He's literally wearing a gas mask, a gas mask looking thing, but his leather that he's wearing around is literally black and everything. He almost looks like an exterminator of this time. He's actually wearing some kind of tank on his back.
I'm gonna walk up to him and ask him what he's doing.
Eh? Who are you? What I'm doing? Oh, I've been recently hired to handle the rat vermination problem, and hang on. Rat pretty much gives him the finger as we have to wait. Damn rat. Anywho, and it's going well. It's going great. You know, it's a little bit of a fight, but I'm doing it.
If you come across any were rats,
Where rats? Where? Where are the
I asked
wares?
you, have you come across any?
Well, nothing more than all these filthy little bastards. I would call them that.
People gone missing recently.
People have gone missing. The rats, they're unified. They're planning to take over the town, I tell you.
Answer the question, please.
What are you talking about?
Have people gone missing recently?
Oh, this town, this place is technically where I live, but it's also my main force of job, but I'm the only one that actually lives here.
So this whole district, you're the only one who lives here?
Oh, yeah, it's kind of my own palace in one where I can walk around naked if I want to. No one that can actually see inside the district appreciates it, but, you know, it used to be comfy here, till the rats came in.
There's not even homeless people that are just living in the streets and the abandoned houses.
He looks around and he goes, "Huh, you know what? I never thought about that, but there's no homeless people here either. That's weird."
Can I insight this guy?
Yeah, go ahead. He is dumb as bricks.
Nothing to be learned here, Ambic. Let's move on.
Are you using any poisons, sir?
In his tank, he points at his tanker and goes, "Yeah, Ratifus. A very deadly poison to these rats. I only have so much of it, so I only spray it on their food nearby. Almost sprayed it on my own food, I'll admit. Maybe I should spray it on my own food.
Okay, so you only spray it on food, you don't spray it into the sewers.
Nah, not yet. I should, though. The sewers are
Oh,
probably
yeah.
on my main lines of source where these guys are coming from.
Yeah, I'm gonna say keep up the spraying on the food. That's the best way to deal with this. Definitely don't spray it in the sewers. That'll waste your chemicals.
Right, yeah, no, it's like 100 gold for just a full tanker. Anywho, if you guys are going down there,
yeah, I'm hoping because he's stupid, he doesn't want to see if I'm lying or not.
no, he's not. He's not even checking. He's just too busy with the rats and just trying to another rat. Smashes with the mallet. He actually got this one. Ha ha ha! Victory. One down. A couple more thousand to go. Well, no time to the present.
Alright, I'm happy to go down the sewers now.
You pretty much remove the lid and whatnot, and you go down the stairs. You actually seen activity this time. You actually see a lit candle down here and a book, and some kind of a. And actually, you do see a mortar and pestle here down there too. I want you to roll. Someone to either roll perception or insight. Revy, you can't roll perception or insight because you weren't there. You are there, but you weren't there for the marketplace.
Neither was Ando.
You neither was Endo, but Endo does notice that there are some flower petals and whatnot in the mortar and pestle.
Investigation?
Yeah, investigation or you remember from the marketplace from the guy who was pretty much the drugstore and the herb place and whatnot. He mentioned that his blue and purple flowers, the ones that are curing diseases and whatnot. You recognize the flowers as those are the type of flowers that you swore that he claimed that were missing.
It's the story point. Iroh's character refused to go into the herb shop. So he may or
It's true.
may not actually know that.
Wait, so Arrow didn't go down? Who did go down to the herb shop? It was Bob and...
Bob and Irish.
Oh,
I
God.
went to every shop except that one.
Then you don't know this, then.
Pretty flowers.
God damn it. This is why we need...
Everyone make a nature check, see if you know what the flowers do.
Yeah, nature check. You have no fucking clue.
There we go.
Ambek. Ambek was the save.
Oh, they heal.
You know for a fact that these flowers are pretty much, when they're mushed together, they're used mainly to cure diseases, even wear diseases at times.
Excellent. I assume that's diseases that wares can catch, not the wear itself.
No, the diseases that wear can catch, not wearers themselves. And not only that, I'm going to say your investigation is good enough to actually see the pretty much meat that the beef guy said he was... You were there, right, for the beef guy?
Yeah, I was in every other one.
Yeah, so yeah, the beef guy, the slab of meat and whatnot, you recognize the meat that he cut you as pretty much the same meat down there, just cooked. And there's a fork and knife, so you think just because of that you're on the right track.
Ah, someone was using these herbs on this meat because they may be sick. Interesting.
So you guys want to keep going further down in these place?
Thought we were
Is there
going to
any
sewers.
directions?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is the sewers.
this is the sewers. You are in the sewers right now.
There was a
I
flower
light a
shop in the
torch.
sewers.
Huh?
No.
There was a flower shop
Alright,
in the sewers.
just something from last session. We went to the main marketplace to find out some stuff about the wear stuff. And we went to like 3 or 4 different shops, and one of them was a herb shop, and he said that the rats had stolen some of his flowers.
Yeah,
So
but just
in the
now,
sewer,
how did
we're
we
seeing
come
the
across the
flowers.
herb shop if we're going down into the sewers?
No,
We're
you're
not seeing the herb shop,
came
we're
across
seeing the
the
herbs
flowers.
from the herb shop.
Oh,
in,
okay.
in a mortar and pestle.
Well, since we're in the sewers, I'm in bear form.
You just
I lied it.
yeah, you light a torch because you can't see. I think you can't see.
Who?
Him, the Draco.
Dragonborn.
Neither can Ando.
I have the goggles.
Yes, you can see fine. The goggles actually go with your form changing ability, so you're fine.
Yeah, I still light a torch.
I gotta remain in dwarf form.
Yeah, it's gonna be easier for you to travel. So hang on, let me just do this. All right, and reveal. Again, I'm just using another place just for making it faster on all of us. So you guys are on the right path, but you don't know if he's here or not. I'm gonna need you guys to make your icons here. All right. The area doesn't smell right. It smells like you smell chemicals, a lot of it. And even though the man up there claims that he never tossed a single chemical down here, uh, you definitely smell it. Not only you smell feces and whatnot, you definitely smell chemicals while you're walking around. What direction you guys want to go?
Might want to put that torch out.
I want to go
I
to
say,
the
no, I'm
left.
fine.
Okay, you do.
Put
You stand
it
away
this
from me.
way. Iro and I know this map, so you pick where we should go.
I'll go west.
You go west?
Yep.
All right. You guys enter a room. Actually, no, hold on. Who's leading?
Let the torch be in the front and I'll be behind him.
All right. In that case, I need you to stop right there. No, you stop right there. I
I'm
want.
under him.
I know, but I want you. You're in lead, right? Okay, then that means I want you to roll a reflex or dexterity save.
Big save. Yeah, that's a fail.
Yeah, you get sliced. You get sliced on your arm as a thing comes out as soon as you hit as soon as you hit something on the ground. You take. Hold on, God damn it! Oh my God! Why is this controller not working now? You take 3 points of damage as it slices your arm open. You're not bleeding, but it's definitely like it comes out of the wall slicing.
Do I see where he stepped on?
Yes, you do. Actually, no. I want you to roll perspective to do that. I'm sorry. Yeah, you saw where he stepped on. It's definitely a pressure stone.
Or I'm gonna point it out to Ambic and step over it.
All right. Sorry about that, Bob. I mean, Jojo.
It's only 3 points.
It's irrelevant, yeah.
But it's just pretty much to teach you guys, watch out. There are traps here.
My character cares not. Onward!
All right.
I'm just gonna jump up and down here for no reason.
Jump up and
Oh,
Yes,
down.
it's like those holes used to do something.
Yeah, it's like they used to do something. I wonder
So
what.
there's no path to the left, just up.
Just there's a wall there, so it's just up.
I keep going up.
You sure you want to keep doing that?
Yep.
All right, another trap is activated. Or I want you to roll the dexterity save. All right, you actually dodge out of the way this time, as a pretty much a long ambex thing, pretty much a scythe-looking weapon, pretty much comes out of the wall and slams right into the wall, right next to you. But you pretty much dodge under it and pretty much go forward. That would have done a lot more damage other than 1d4.
Put it this way, you have the traps in the same place as last time, so I can't roll things without metagaming.
No, I moved them.
Yeah,
Either
there
way,
wasn't
I
there
keep
wasn't a
going
trap
forward.
there last time, I don't think.
No.
Did I see like what? Did it swing horizontally or vertically?
It swings horizontally.
Or I'm just gonna like kneel down and kind of low crawl underneath it.
All right, and there you go. You pass without it without a problem.
Dwarf can just walk and go right over his head.
I'm gonna lean over and open this door.
All right, you can actually just move the thing out of the way.
Oh, that's a
or-
door.
Yeah, that's a door right
Oh,
there.
there's a door there?
Ah, I did see it as a door, my bad. I come back and go through.
All right. You guys go through. And there's definitely a room with a little bit of blood. Looks like someone was experimenting on themselves because not only you see blood, but you see bandages and a book. And Bob, did you just move again?
Jojo did, yes.
Okay, Jojo did. But Jojo, I want you to roll another dexterity roll. Okay, no sooner did you do that, this little a top with blades coming out, it gets spits out of the roof and starts ping ponging itself across the floor, and it ping pongs itself that it comes right at you for a moment, and it hits you for 1 point of damage. Never mind. It literally just taps you on the bottom of its top, but it's still going bing bong bing, and every time it bounces off the wall and whatnot, it sparks, and like it's still spinning at great speed. Bing,
I'm
bing.
gonna hit it when it comes within range.
It just came in range as it was going in that direction. So, yeah, you hit it. You hit it off the ground. Now it's on the ground spinning. Now it's on the ground spinning like mad, and it's going around you. And then it's gonna. You want to hit it again, or because now it's spinning on the ground. And it's spinning on the ground.
That was Ambek. I hit it.
What's the +4 from?
What +4? Nothing here is +4.
There's a +4 on the attack and
On
damage.
the damage.
Oh yeah, on the damage.
Yeah. All right. So
That's his dex or strength mod.
No, he already has the +3
Yeah,
dex.
Dex, because it's the master weapon. It was a +2 apparently,
yes, it
and
is.
I get +2 because of my fighting style, which makes it a +4.
Oh damn.
So it's 1d8 plus Dex +4.
When the spinning thing gets to about there, I'm gonna do something.
All right. Actually, believe it or not, it actually starts rolling itself there, and it's not slowing down greatly, but it's on the floor now. It's no longer in the air. This is where you want it.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna dragon breath it.
Yeah, that's enough to destroy it. As soon as these dragon breaths,
It's the big line coming out that way.
woof, this thing literally, as soon as it spins around and whatnot, the next thing you know, it's engulfed by lightning flame and whatnot. And as soon as he like breathes in to stop the attack and whatnot, the thing looks like it's in ashes and it stops spinning. And when it finally hits the ground on its side, it just loses all its steam.
And then I am going to take a look at this chest.
All right, anything you want to do before you open it?
The chest I don't trust. I'm going to perceive. I'm opening the chest. I opened the chest.
Another trap is activated. Instead of just one of those spinning top things, it is now 3 of them coming out of the ground.
What's in the chest?
Nothing except a paper with a bird on it.
I take the paper with bird on it.
All right, I want everyone in this room to pretty much roll 3 dexterity rolls because these things are spinning around like crazy and they're bouncing off everything. You have danger sense. That helps. All right.
I
So,
got a 15, a 1, and a 7.
okay, so you get
16, 19, and 9.
all right. Anything below 10, or should I say 12, you're hit. So someone got
take
hit. You take a hit.
I take 2 hits.
I
All
take
right.
1 hit.
Because it 2 hits first. Woo! 10. 12 damage. The guy takes 1 hit. 4 points of damage. And because you're aware, Lycan, you're not healing. There are just silver tips.
God damn it. Settle down, Joey. Settle down.
So now these things are spinning again. You guys want to do anything?
I'm gonna go for the door.
I mean, if any come near me, I'm going to hit it.
All right.
How
So
far can I get?
how far can you get? What? 30 feet?
Like out the door?
Yeah, you can get out the door.
I'm still watching, see what they're doing.
All right. You two, the ones that went for the door, you guys get swing one more time. Both of you. Well, because one of them was going this way.
Okay,
Okay.
as it comes near, can I also attack it?
Yes, you can. But I want you to roll a dexterity roll first to avoid it. Yeah, you hit it. And you're avoided. Okay, you swipe it away from you. It goes bling, and it's now on the floor, pretty much running around like a spinning top. And these things are still bouncing around, and now they're not slowing down one bit.
Close that door. I don't want any of these things bouncing down this hallway. That'd be.
I close the door, and then I heal myself for 25.
All right, you're still out there, by the way. You
Yeah, I
have
didn't know there was a door on the other side. Never told us.
I didn't get a chance
I
to.
can
I'm
see
sorry.
it, that there was just enough.
We
of
usually
the
do that
room.
when we walk in the room.
I'm sorry. I was just.
What,
But tell you
one
the truth, I,
tip
I
is
didn't get.
to-
I didn't get a chance because he just ran off. Jojo just, went crazy in the room.
You just tell them
And-
before you do that. There's
One tip for your revealing rooms, just reveal a bit past the doorway, because like seeing slightly into a room isn't going to tell us anything. So like, just reveal a bit more than the room, because then it's more obvious to see a doorway.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. I'll do that more now. All right. So what are you gonna do?
I'm perceiving for traps.
All right. You see none there right now. And what is this guy gonna do now that he's separated from the group? Is he gonna go on his own?
just gonna dash across.
All right. Hold on. While you do that, I'm gonna see which any of them is gonna go. Okay, one's going your way.
That's the dead one.
No, the dead one's over here. This one's the dead one.
Alright.
And okay, two are going your way. So okay, yeah, you got two of them.
That's a fail.
No, it's 13.
13.
It's a
Man.
Oh yeah, because of danger.
Danger sense.
Yep. Ignore me.
Yeah.
I was aware that he had danger sense. All right, there you go. He made it past. He dodged all of them. All right, you're still not healed from your wound from your silver dagger wound and whatnot. You see no traps in this room.
Alrighty, carrying on.
Shit, hang on.
Hallway.
I need something. All right, 1 second. Where are you guys? Pace. Pace. Alright, this is where it needs to happen. Alright. You guys keep going? No, there's nothing in the hallway, by the way. The hallway's cleared. But you do hear something. You hear. They're coming. I can tell you they're coming. Please work with me.
On that note, I'm going to use Divine Sense. So, are there any, what is it, Celestial, Fiend, or Undead within 60 feet of me?
There is. You do sense one undead, a vampire,
There we go.
an elder vampire.
I tell the party, I think there's a vampire. Well, I know there's a vampire near us.
Do you know which direction?
You know the location, so I know where it is.
You
Assuming
just-
it's within that 60 feet.
He's literally 45 feet away from you in that direction.
So he's exactly there.
Yeah.
I say it's 45 feet in that direction.
What direction? Sorry.
Straight north, pretty much.
I done exactly what you said. I done exactly what you said. Please let me go.
Any traps on this door?
The door is
Section
closed.
17.
The door is actually slightly opened. You notice that the door is slightly open. You usually do see dancing flames inside in the shadow. You see, and you don't see what's inside yet, but you do hear people talking. And they go, I done exactly what you said. I delivered what I need to deliver. I know I fouled up and I'm already being punished, but please, please, master, remove this curse from me. And he goes, well, I would be more happy to do that, pal. But unfortunately, it seems that I'm being under revoke. Revoke? What does that mean for me? What does that mean? It means that they are considering me not being an elder vampire anymore. But there's just papers and all that stuff, blah blah blah. But you did do a great service to us by delivering that staff, and we already are going to have some great plans with it. But look, yes, great plans. Enough great plans to be cured, right? And he goes, unfortunately, no, pal. I mean, punishment is still not served. But I did you a great service. Yes, yes, you did. But you're also no longer in Alavas's great team. Isn't that correct? Yes. But I've done everything you told me to do. They're coming. The
At
traps are
this
being.
point, which one sounds like the master to the left or the right?
This one sounds like he's calm and not stuttering and not chatting with his teeth. This one's clearly trying. This one sounds like he's close to the door and having trouble speaking. But
Okay,
you know
my
that his game.
potion of invisibility lasts 10 minutes, and I'm invisible for that entire time. If I'm hit, if I attacked, I'm invisible for a lot of it, right?
Yes, but if they threw mud at you or paint at you, they'll reveal where you are, and you'll still be invisible though.
I'm gonna drink that and sneak into the room. Try to
The
get
second he
behind
goes
the
invisible, I
ground.
charge.
Oh, come on, really?
Yes.
Can I grab him?
Sure. He's gonna charge. I want you to roll a grab or strength check.
And that'd be against my athletics as well, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Now you have to get past his athletics and acrobatics.
I mean, is he trying to stop me?
Hooray. There's a needlessly expensive potion wasted for nothing.
What are you doing, Jojo? I thought you said you were gonna be working with these guys.
He's charging. He just saw the captain disappear. He thinks they did something.
I would have gestured in some fashion that I'm gonna do
He-
something.
You would have seen him drink the
Conquest
potion.
You would have seen
Also,
him.
quote,
You would have seen
guys,
him drink the
Conquest
potion.
Paladin.
Huh?
Conquest Paladin. It's
Oh.
a Conquest Paladin. He has enemies. These are enemies.
Yes, but you would have seen him gesture and drinking the potion, so you would have known he was gone invincible, though.
Yeah, but these guys are enemies.
It doesn't mean you just go.
My background,
can-
my hatred of my enemies is blind and unreasoning.
Whatever. Go fucking do your bullshit.
A very expensive potion down the drain, I like to add, by the way. Alright,
I'm
So
still
is
invisible.
Ambek
It's just-
gonna stop me?
well, hold on. I just need you to make a athletics or combat roll, whatever, to catch him from going out the door.
Who?
yeah, I suppose I can push him up against a wall and hopefully quietly take care. No, it's not acrobatics. Sorry, it's a strength check, isn't that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not 20. Yeah. Silently crushed up against the wall behind him.
You crush up against the wall against an invisible figure who you know as your captain.
Okay.
Stay here.
You
And
know.
Yes, I will use that stealth to get to there.
Alright. They have to roll a natural 20 in order to see you, essentially, or sense that you're there. They don't see you, and you're there. You're literally watching a rat figure who's cowering and trembling, and holding and essentially just talking to this vampire in front of a hole. And this vampire seems to be both calm and cool, and you notice that his face seems to be a little messed up, almost cooked even, not completely healed. And you notice that this is the vampire that Bob threw a fireball in his face over and over and over again. And you know for a fact that vampire's name is Drex. Or Dex, should I say. Yeah, Drex is right. And he's just calmly waving a red-pierced sword and shaking his head that he can't do anything. He can't cure him. And the rat boy is just pleading with him as much as he can to at least get something. The cure that you told me to get is not working. It's not working. Please, I only have one or two vials left. The pain is getting worse. And the Jex goes, well, you're still a habit creature. I mean, you're still eating that expensive meat that you still like, right? Please, master, I've done everything you ask. Everything except deliver an angel to me.
You're gonna waste your 10 minutes listening to them, Ambic?
No. I was trying to figure out how big my bag with 3 green stripes on it is.
It's literally the size of a, let's say you can put a laptop in there without stretching it.
I know it should be an infinite space once they're inside it,
Yes.
but I was just wondering if I could dump it over somebody's head and pull it down to the ground and then let them out instantly.
Let them
I figured
look-
that might be fun.
let them out instantly? What do you mean let them out instantly?
Because once something goes in, it comes out differently.
Oh,
Yeah, I was going to dump it over someone's head and instantly let them out to see what happens to a living person.
and he
What happens
goes,
to them.
I can't deliver Angel to you. She doesn't trust me anymore. No one in the old crew can trust me. They know something is up. I can't deliver Angel. He goes, tell you what, I'll remove the curse if you can get me something else. And he goes, what is it? Anything. I want you to bring me an item. I'm not going to tell you right now, since your hands are going to be full pretty soon. But I'm going to let you know what it is. If you deliver it to me without any trouble, I'll remove your curse. Till then,
I'm gonna
I
touch
have to.
myself on the nose and give myself 6 temp hit points and advantage on con saves.
And he goes, either way, you'll have your message soon. Goodbye. Goodbye, James.
Swing my sword at
That
the vampire
spell
one.
has a verbal component, doesn't it?
Huh?
I could whisper.
Well, if that's a whisper and not touch your nose, then I'm gonna have to roll through that to see if they hear you.
It's whisper and touch.
Eesh. No. You have to roll stealth, by the way, so I can actually make this even.
Yeah. While that's happening, I'm tying a torch to my tail.
I would have failed.
Yeah, the vampire hears you, and he seriously says, "You have company," and he pretty much jumps up and
That's
mounts
our
a-
cue, Paladin.
I charge
charging.
in and I attack.
No! He jumps down the hole. By the way, you said you were swinging your axe.
I
I'm
was swinging
swinging
my
the
sword.
great sword.
You're both swinging your great sword at who? The guy who just jumped down.
I was swinging at the guy who just jumped down. He
I'm
was
doing it
swinging
at the one nearby.
James.
All right, roll DC to hit the vampire, and roll to hit the James.
After you, sir?
Attack. I charged in as well.
I am invisible, so I do assume it's an advantage.
It is an advantage,
He may know there's someone in here, but he
but he doesn't know how close. So he does take the hit, but he's still falling down to the hole as he already jumped. And when he knows that he got hit, he goes, "Ah, bastard!" And you notice the blood on your axe. As soon as it hits air, it starts turning into mist, and he's already gone. James,
I'm going to use an empty silver potion container to try and get the blood in there and close it so it can't fuck off.
I want you while you're doing that. I'm gonna hold on to you for that for a second. Who's swinging on James?
Great sword.
I like to grab him, grapple.
All right. This is what's the
I assume mine would go first because I was in
Yeah.
front.
Yeah, he was in
Yes.
front.
He was in front, and he does go first.
Alright.
He
So
takes-
great sword plus divine smite.
Now, is your great sword silver by any chance?
28 damage, radiant damage.
That still hurts him, but he'll soon start healing from it. But he goes, ah! As he takes pretty much a greatsword from his back and almost falls down to the pit himself as he's pretty much on his knees. But he starts doing something amazing as soon as you start swinging your weapon. So go ahead and swing.
I'm grappling.
All
I'm
right.
swinging a weapon.
Yeah. As soon as you try to kneel down to grab him from his back, he literally jumps from all four of his appendages and lands not only on the other side but on the roof, looking at you upside down and hissing at you too. And he goes,
Do we get an attack of opportunity as it gets out of our range?
no, he moves literally that fast. But I guess
So
Still
yes. I'm assuming that's a miss.
you don't get a claw.
Why?
We already talked about this. It's either attack
He's
with
in
your.
bear form.
Is he in bear form?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, in that case,
Yeah,
then
he
yeah.
said it as soon as he walked down.
Yes, he did. So I guess he does that. You just can't attack with your weapon and claw attack. You just only do one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that hits him a bit, and he does not see where the axe came from. Wait, I thought you said you were going to save the blood on the axe and put it in the vial.
Yeah, it's a rapier, but yeah, I would have assumed I already did that, but no,
Yeah,
if I hadn't, I wouldn't swing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you haven't done it because I haven't came back to you yet, so you haven't done it, so you don't get to do it. I'm sorry. So he looks at you, and pretty much with a claw mark on his back as well as the greatsword, and he hisses at you as he looks at you upside down, and he's somehow sticking to the goddamn roof, and hisses at you guys. You ruined everything. Are you trying to keep me cursed?
Is this where we roll initiative?
I was actually going to go back to him, see if he wants to roll to actually save the blood.
Yep.
Roll
What do you want
a
me to roll?
1d20 and intelligence, I'm thinking. Or dexterity.
Dexterity can. Okay. Yep. Dex save.
Yes. You pretty much only get like a single drop in there before the rest of it turns to mist. And when you cork it, you see the little drop that's left of it turns to mist, but the mist is still inside the bottle. It's not enough to get anything. In fact, you can barely see it as is, but it's in there. You just only managed to get a drop.
I'll take it.
And now it's time to roll initiative.
How high off the ground is he?
He is literally about 20 feet on the ground from the ground, or 15. He's out of his arms. He's out of weapons and arms reach, except maybe not greatsword. I'm not sure.
Well, I'm near 7 foot tall, so the greatsword would be near 7 foot tall. So arguably, it would hit about 14 feet off the ground.
You'll literally just be a little bit off that. You're 7 feet tall. God damn,
I'm like 6'10".
that's cool. All right. So that's your initiative. So who's
Yeah.
first? All right, and then roll for initiative. How do I get him to roll for initiative? Oh, that's right. I need to make a character sheet. I'll do that next time. I'm just gonna make him go
I
last.
think you can also right-click a token and go add to initiative, I think.
All right.
Then you just roll and set it for whatever.
D20 plus dex.
Yeah, he's going last. All right. All right. It is the hunter's turn.
All right, bonus action. I go into a rage, and my action, throw my javelin.
You gonna throw your javelin at him?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see what you got. Oh, Jesus, 29. That's a hit.
Yeah, it was a crit.
13.
13 damage.
Is javelin silver?
No.
Then he starts recovering from it immediately. But he doesn't start recovering from the divine thing yet. He's definitely still wounded from that, I'd like to add. It's not as much as delay as a silver would be, but it's definitely a delay. This is my world, I'm going to say there's a delay from being hit by a fucking... There's going to be a hit by a hit from a fucking Dragonborn that's made of lightning and divine. Okay, motherfuckers? We all agree?
I cannot.
You cannot? Alright, well...
I
cares
cares
not.
not.
Okay. Anywho, you hit him really hard with the javelin. The javelin literally sticks into his shoulder and whatnot. And he pulls it out immediately and tries to throw it right back at you. But he throws it fumbly.
That's a hell of a reaction he's got there.
Alright, is that your whole turn right there?
Yep.
Alright, next is Jojo.
I'm going to ask, might I borrow one of those, pointing to the javelins?
I'm all out. That's my only one. Go pick up the one he just threw back.
Well, is it...
Actually, here,
But
take
where
this.
did he
I
throw
hand him
that?
one of the bear darts.
The stone bear darts or just the bear darts?
Or the bear darts of stoning, yeah.
Okay.
Is that just the same die as a regular dart?
Yeah.
He has a will save of 15 unless he'll start slowing down. But he has a bonus to it now. 28, 12. Do you have an advantage on that of some kind? Because 12 will not hit him.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, then you missed throwing the dart at him. And literally the ceiling where he was already turning to stone, but it starts cracking. Like it was turning to more stone somehow. And he goes...
And
at you.
I'm going to stand underneath him.
And he looks at you as going, ah, fuck.
That's my turn.
Alright. It is Mbek's turn, or Iroh's turn. Iroh.
He is using Dex to stay up on the ceiling, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he's pretty much using his amazing speed that he's just getting now. The longer he sees a were-rat, the longer he'll change into something more epic. So killing him now may be a good idea, but I'm going to tell you the truth, I'm going to make sure he escapes.
With gloves of climbing, I get to climb at my same movement speed.
Yes, you do, but you don't get to swing your weapon. Because you're using your gloves to hold onto the wall.
You know what? I can live with that. I activate the gloves with a bonus action.
Alright, you turning on the gloves? That's what you just told me? The gloves are active now.
Yep. Go up the wall, so that's 10 feet, and I need to climb 10 feet, so that's 20 feet. And then, because I'm invisible, he doesn't even know I'm there,
He does not see you.
I will like to try and grapple him, but I'm also holding him with the gloves, which don't let go of things apparently, so how do I do that?
Alright, just roll. Okay, so are you above him or next to him?
I'm next to him.
Okay, so you're literally gonna have to let go of the wall for a moment. Make a dex in order to like get yourself moving fast enough to grab him. Then an athlete roll.
Sorry, it would be acrobatics.
No. Acrobatics to grab him. Dex. It would be dex to grab. Dex to essentially like move fast enough.
Well, he failed the deck save it.
Yeah.
So just go.
So as soon as you climb up there and whatnot, you're not used to the gloves or how they act. And so when you literally just let go of the wall in order to kick yourself at him and whatnot, you just go... And for every...
See, I just don't see myself letting go with both hands at the same time. That just seems ridiculous. He knows he would fall. He'd just let go of one hand, put the other hand on the guy who's trying to grapple.
You get a what I was going to do is if you were going to grab him with both your hands, I was going to give you advantage in grabbing him because you have the sticky gloves on both hands and you have be gripping with both hands. But if you were done with
both hands would eventually be gripping him. I do plan on falling to the floor with him in my hands. It's just, yeah, I would in no way let go of the wall with both hands at the same time.
Okay, I'm gonna gonna say you don't manage. You it was the dex even with okay. You don't fall from the ground, but but you still don't get the leap at him because you pretty much was about to go, but you second guessed yourself and you're pretty much stuck on the wall still. So that sounds better.
Okay, sure. So that's an action done.
That's an action done.
My extra action, I try again.
All right. It is the dex and acrobatics. What's the van? Okay. You pretty much you needed that second guess because you pretty much kicked yourself properly now. And now you reach over it. Now you can grab him. No problem. No problem. Go ahead and roll the grab.
I plan on taking him to the fucking ground.
That one was at advantage, I think he said.
Yeah, it would be at an advantage. If you were using both hands.
22. 22.
Okay. Is that enough to grab his AC? His AC is...
If he has 22 AC, he shouldn't have been hit yet, so...
No, he's not. Because I literally made his AC 22.
So I'm
Jesus.
falling how far? Because I'm going to take damage from falling here.
I assume you're still on the wall because you said you were pretty much saying you're reaching with one arm still, right?
Yeah, but I'm grappling him and I want to fall to the floor with him in hand.
So literally when you try to grapple him, you literally let go of the wall.
As soon as I have him,
He's trying to like
going
body
to the
slam him
floor.
pretty much.
He's
Okay.
trying to land on him.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't care if he lands on me. I'm not letting go. The gloves won't let me go.
the gloves will make it very
So-
much harder for him to get away, so yes.
I just want to take him to the floor where everyone can hit him easily.
Okay, so essentially...
I'm gonna fall onto the Drake or
Well,
Dragonborn.
Okay, well you failed on that right now, so because he's kind of defender and defender wins against this.
Alright, I have to ask, how are you justifying 22 AC?
It's his speed, it's dex.
But he didn't roll.
How much dex does he have?
Is that like a +9 to Dex?
Kind of right now, but hold on. Let me explain some things. Right now,
Okay, but he had a +0 to his initiative, so
Yeah.
no, it was just not. I thought it was a +3. Hold on, I'm wrong.
+3 and he's wearing no armor, his AC would be 13. If he's wearing like some form of studded leather, his AC would be 15.
Okay, I got that wrong. I'm sorry. Hang on. Yeah, you do manage to grab him now, actually, because I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at the wrong fucking monster. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm sorry. This is my fault. I'm just, like, literally just trying to figure out everything right now. Because I was kind of hoping you guys were, like, do something else to catch him. Anywho, alright, so 22 is enough to catch him. So you're trying to fall him down with him?
yeah, I'll fall down to the floor with him in hand.
Okay, so now my question is, what happens to the Dragonborn now?
No,
Well, it'll
catch him, I
depend.
guess.
Are we gonna fall where I am, or are we gonna fall
Where he is. Where he is.
Then yeah, we'll land on him.
I'll
Alright.
try and catch him.
But yeah, for all you know, it's just the rat falling. You don't even know I'm there.
Well, he knows you're invisible that much, but he didn't know you were there, so... Okay, so yeah. I want you to roll a strength. I want you to roll a strength stretch, Dragonborn.
Strength save, athletics, what do you want?
Strength, athletics, or acrobatics. Ooh. Now, my question is it enough to catch... Is 17 enough to catch one person or two people? I'm going to think it's enough to catch one person.
Put it
Much-
this way, how much would they each weigh? Because I can't imagine either of them weighs
gonna
very
be-
much.
No,
At least 200 pounds.
the
That's
rat,
unlucky.
the rat's about 120 or 30. So he's losing weight, and he's trying to get all his weight back up.
That's gonna be like 300 pounds.
Yeah, right there. Because I know the dwarf is heavy as
Yeah,
fuck.
that's not that bad.
I'm 184 with my weight, but I have 100 pounds of stuff on me.
Yeah, it's
not
like
that much.
over 300
Someone with
pounds.
20 strength.
So I know for a fact if you have a full strength of 20, you literally can carry 400 pounds. So I'm gonna say, yeah, you managed to hold him up, and you noticed a little extra weight, but you managed to compromise yourself. You lean back. You actually like take a few steps back, but not enough to actually be in danger of falling into the hole.
Okay.
So now you have this were rat on your grips, and he's trying to bite terribly. So
I say he can put us down on the ground. I've got him grappled.
Yeah,
But
I throw him down over there.
Make sure he's on top of me. So if you swing a sword, you don't hit me. Have him so he's hovering. It appears to hover on the ground.
yeah, I'm gonna put you there like that. All right. So now you guys managed to grab him and whatnot, and he's gonna try to get away from your grip, but he's gonna have to roll exceptionally well in order for that to happen. So hang on. He doesn't get out. He's gonna try to bite, though, whatever he can see. He's gonna take a disadvantage on that. Yeah.
If he's trying to bite me, a 15 won't hit. A 20 will. No, 20 draws.
Disadvantage, remember?
He said what he could see, so he can't bite you. He'd be biting at me, and it's not high enough.
Yep. All right. So
Well, technically, it's an action to break a grapple.
that's the end of his turn. He couldn't break the grapple either way. He's still trying anything, and he's failing
Yeah, but
miserably.
he's only been able to do one of those things.
Subdue so we can question him this time.
All right. You guys want us to do damage him, or just try to?
What I'm yelling underneath, people don't have to listen to me, of course.
As I run up, I'm drawing my battle axe. And I'll do subdue damage, so I'm like trying to just cut off a limb or something.
Yeesh.
First attack and second attack.
He's prone, right? So it'd be at an advantage.
Oh, he's prone?
He's prone, so it'll be
Yes.
an advantage.
So
So
it's 17 to hit.
all right, that hits.
I'm gonna use my savage attacker and re-roll that damage.
Jesus.
So yeah, so 19. That's for the first attack. I have extra attacks. So I'll use my second. 14 to hit.
He's prone, so it's advantage. Remember, you get advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah, but 414
with
is with
advantage.
advantage.
Oh shit. Never mind then. Yeah, you don't hit with advantage.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say, okay. So I'm gonna say you cut off a leg. Is anyone gonna argue with me on that after 19 damage?
No.
Cool.
He did say he was aiming for a limb.
Yes.
We do know it does grow back, so he's not in danger.
Yeah. So he's screaming and wailing right now, and he's wiggling and raising right now. And pretty much, you guys get a chance on. You got him. Like all you gotta do is tie some rope around him, and he won't. Even if he does escape, he won't even be able to run at half his speed.
I'm going to use the medium, when it's my turn, medium sleep tablet thing, put it in his mouth.
All right. It is JoJo's turn.
I'm going to aim for the other leg. Subdue damage.
Just roll above 17, you'll hit him. Yeah, that'll do. The leg is still hanging on.
I'm not done with the smiting. So 18 damage.
Yeah, 18 damage is enough to do it. You pretty
Well,
much.
he's an undead, right? So that should be 3d8.
No, he's not undead.
Here's a
Oh, he's
were rat.
not. He's where at? Oh, yeah, the other one was a vampire.
So yeah, and he can't turn the mist to get away. So yeah,
I assume now he
Me-
has no legs.
If he's not unconscious, I'm going to use a sleep tablet on him.
I'm going to roll to see if he's unconscious after all this. He gets a +2 to his con, so yeah, he's awake. He just doesn't want to be right now. It is your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to take one of those medium sleeping things and
Sleep
shove it
tab-
in his mouth.
A sleep pearl. All right, you shove it in his mouth. Now he's got to roll 2 cons. No, one con and a disadvantage because you literally shove it in his mouth.
Question: has he reached 0 hit points yet? Because then he'd just be unconscious.
Wait, sleep works when you. I thought the sleep spell only works if you hit his thing.
He
This
said it depends on how much they inhale. So the last time I did it, this is the exact way I did it. Shoved it in their mouth. So
And he's definitely inhaling. So yeah, he's inhaling all of it. So yeah, I'm gonna say he's asleep for a good 2 hours.
I say command word to make the gloves let go.
All right, the gloves finally let go.
Is there any way I can get this invisibility to run?
You just have to wait like the last 9 minutes and whatnot for it.
So you probably got like 8 minutes left at this point.
Yeah. Joe, do you want to carry him? Make it back to the guild
Sure.
quickly.
Okay.
He'll be quick.
Shoot sword and I carry.
I just have a question. Why don't you carry him so that way it'll look like he's still walking with no legs?
This is the captain, so I'm carrying him.
Okay, so
Because this guy's a lot stronger than me. We can move quicker.
okay, I'm gonna copy and paste this guy. You want to put him in the dungeon?
One with a proper working door, not the broken door.
All right, 1 second. Let me just put him in the proper working door. Angel still hasn't fixed the door, so yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Oh, why am I frozen? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, he's still there.
Okay.
Hello.
I hate when that happens.
Once we get outside, I'm going to cast Divine Steed. And I'll just put him on that.
Divine sleep. He's asleep for 2 hours.
Divine
so-
Steed.
Oh, okay.
It's a horsey.
It's a horsey.
Actually, I was going to ask, what am I allowed? Because it says it's up to the GM. Am I allowed a wolf?
I'd be
Goes by CR, doesn't it?
It says it's up to the GM. It's like warhorse, pony, camel, elk, massive. Actually, I'll just have an elk.
it'll fit nicely if you have an elk, but I would love a wolf.
It's your call. But yeah, in the meantime, it's an elk.
In the meantime, it's an elk, yeah. Hold on, let me just roll how long it will take him for his legs to grow back. Five days.
1d4. Yeah, 1d4 plus 1.
5 days. Wow. He's fucked for 5 whole days.
Well, technically, you'd have to roll twice, because his legs may grow back at different rates here.
I'm going to say because they were chopped up. You know what? Just for shits and giggles. Why not? Oh my god!
Try to help a guy out.
At least he's not going to be hoppy. Alright, hang on. Let me just look around. Make sure there's no tokens that's not supposed to be here. And there are.
So these limbs grow back, correct?
Yeah, the limbs grow back. That's how he managed to chop off his arm.
Say we cut his fingers off.
Oh, come on. You guys are... Wait, hold on. You cast Divine Steed. You pretty much carry this guy all the way back to your base and whatnot. Angel is waiting for you a little hesitantly, and she sees you bring back James as a were-rat. She's already horrified, but she's already ready to put him inside a cell. And you guys pretty much close the door right behind him. Right behind Jojo. after you put
We
them
would
in.
have taken absolutely everything off of him except his robes.
All
I'm
right.
Which
cutting
are
his
now
fingers
missing
off.
some leg slots.
Yeah,
Just for reference, a
he's got
warg
nothing
is the
but
same
legs.
challenge rating as a warhorse, so it could be a warg, which is a wolf.
Okay. That's good.
I'm cutting his fingers off.
Hold on. Okay.
Could we have someone in one of these cells and not torture them? Like, is that something?
doesn't know
that
about
can
that.
happen?
I guess that's a no one. I guess we're talking to the wrong people here. God damn.
Wasn't he unconscious?
He's
I'm not
unconscious.
torturing. I'm not torturing him. We're just basically like
It's a
surgery.
trophy.
Okay, do you do that before Angel sees it? Because Angel sees you, she'll definitely stop you.
She can try.
She can't stop you if she absolutely has to.
She can try.
Well, you'd have to go into the cell. I close the door behind him and lock it.
Angel
He's cutting
ca-
his fingers
Locked
off.
in there.
Angel casts a suggestion on you.
On me? So he's
No,
not,
on
not
him.
letting me lock him in there?
No, Angel casts a suggestion on him.
What's
You
your
have
suggestion?
to stand in the corner and do nothing.
What's your DC?
Yeah, DC on that.
Hold on. I was about to say 18, but I'm not sure that's right. Hang on.
18.
Hold on.
It's not even possible at this level.
No,
Like, do you mean command?
yeah, command is 18, isn't it?
Command is so. I don't know. What class is she meant to be?
She's supposed to be a support class.
Well, she's either a cleric or a paladin.
Yeah, because those are the only people that
Cla-
have suggestion is a different spell than command.
How about this? The captain orders me to do it, and I cast command. So for me, it would be a spell save of 14.
Are you commanding him to do that? Ambic?
I was just going to lock you in there and walk away. Because I'm telling you not to do it, and if you do it, I'm leaving this door locked.
So either way, it'd be 8 plus a proficiency plus either wisdom if she's a cleric or charisma if she's a paladin.
No, she's gonna let you do it. She's not gonna waste a spell.
I'm gonna do it unless the captain orders me to.
No, I'm not ordering you to do it.
Well, Angel is gonna ask, please don't do it.
Why are you guys so fucking attached to this guy's fingers? If
Because
they
the
go
last-
back
Yeah,
anyway.
I just
Because
wanna be
the
able to
last time we
question
tortured anybody in there, they
who
turned into a
hasn't been
fucking-
tortured.
Last time we tortured anybody in here, they turned into a goddamn plant zombie and whatnot. Please, I like to avoid that.
He's unconscious.
You
it's
hear
not
the
torture.
spirit of Bob say it wasn't torture, it was science.
It wasn't torture, it was saying, shut up, Bob! We know. We're grateful that you did it. Alright, fine.
Anyway.
Go ahead and chop him off.
Just chop off a finger, it doesn't mean anything. He still
Chop
has
them
like.
all off.
Just take your goddamn finger.
I'm taking them all off.
Want to take his penis while you're at it?
Oh, Angel draws the line right there. She'll literally would stop you completely.
No, the door's locked. It's up to Angel if she lets him out. So I've just walked away.
Oh, Angel won't let him out if he actually does take out his fingers.
I'm cutting his fingers off.
Then you're not getting out.
Not now.
Anywho, so I'm gonna say a couple hours has passed. He's gonna start losing. He's gonna start gaining consciousness. You really do cut off his fingers?
Yeah.
Then you're pretty much been there for a couple hours. Angel shaking her head no.
I'm just kind of sitting in the corner, messing with my axe.
All right. And she pretty much gets Iroh and the Dragonborn to let him know that James is gaining consciousness again. And it's literally been 10 o'clock at night
Alright.
now.
He's regaining consciousness. I'm gonna let him out. Let Ando out then. I unlock the door while James is stirring to let Ando out.
Question: while you were making, did you make yourself a finger necklace?
Yeah,
I think that would really suit you.
yeah. I'd totally wear his fingers on a necklace.
And Angel just
Door's locked and secured again.
Okay, Angel just rubs her face like, just stay away from me with those things. Just don't come anywhere near me with those things.
Why are you so opposed to having ours keep secured?
Keep secured. No, I'm just opposed to getting people's fingers chopped off.
Why?
How does taking his fingers secure to keep?
Well, Angel.
So he doesn't
Angel,
escape?
Can't
Angel.
escape. The bars
Excuse
are
me,
made out of
wait,
silver
time out.
and
What if he has
Time out.
spells?
Time out. Angel explains, I can see why I can keep the keep fee, because that way, if he has the ability to pick locks, he won't be able to. Okay?
Or
But at the same,
spells?
or spells. The spells, he needs his words for that. Unfortunately, we need his tongue. So please, don't tell me you cut off his tongue too.
I stay silent. But I kind of look at her with like a slight grin.
Did you cut off his tongue?
I might.
I'm gonna have to know as DM.
I haven't, but I might.
Okay. So you pretty much hear some rumblings, and next thing some horrifying screaming, and and Angel goes, "Yeah, he's awake now." Oh my God, my legs, my hands, my legs! My hands and my legs and my legs and my hands. Oh my. The fuck's wrong with you guys?
So, James, thought it'd be a good idea to ambush us.
You ambushed me! Unless you mean something else.
Mission you had for us.
Yeah, but it would have worked too.
But look at you now.
Good for your meddling kids.
I kind of jiggle the finger necklace on my neck.
And Angel just slaps the back of your head and goes, "Go over there, go over there."
I'm not moving.
Oh, come on.
Why'd you do it?
Angel's just gonna walk off at this point because she just can't stand this anymore.
Good. Fuck her. I'm asking James. So why'd you do it?
He looks at you and says nothing.
All right. Rotten here for all I care. Just step away.
So, what curse are you looking to get removed, you jackass?
And he looks at you and says, "What do you think?"
I'm afraid there's no curse for removal for ugly.
I mean, there's a way to remove a head.
Who says that? Bob, the spirit
Joe.
of Bob out of nowhere says that.
No, Joey Jojo says so.
That is a good point. We can take
And I'm
your
going to
head.
roll intimidation. He is very intimidated.
Yeah, he has no choice but to be intimidated at this point.
Does he urinate on a nat 20 intimidation?
We'll talk about that in a moment. What's your question, Iro?
Oh, I didn't have a question.
Okay, so you're just intimidating him now?
That would be Bob. Oh, not Bob, but Joey.
All right. So he pretty much just turns around, uses his cloak to hide himself in the corner.
We took his stuff.
Yeah, but
He has his clothes.
Okay, so it's just a normal cloak. Okay.
If there was no magical properties to the cloak, he would keep it.
No, the cloak has no magical properties. Angel would have told you if there was.
Is there any of that prime beef left from when I purchased some last time?
Angel says there's one there's one thing left. She can cook it anytime you want her to.
Yes, that'll be enough for the three of us, and you, Angel, so far.
It's only one large steak.
Ah, I thought they weighed quite a lot each.
No, Angel says, yeah, if I cut it in a certain way, I can make it enough for everyone.
Yes, and make sure it smells fantastic, and we'll eat down here. I'll clear space on the table over there. I just want to mock him with the smell of his favorite food.
Angel still hasn't managed to get the girls to come down here and clean up, but she nods, and she bows softly to all three of you, and walk upstairs. While she's walking upstairs, you hear slime dripping wet come downstairs, and he goes, "Ooh, I've never been down here before."
So you know what my ring does now, Professor?
Yes, I do know. Oh, one second, let me get the professor's token down here. He pretty much slimes his way towards you and looks up to you and says, "Yes, I know what it does now.
And that would be?
The silver ring that you gave me to study, it seems to be a ring of curse, but it seems to be salivating a history of either, this is the strange part. It seems to be an elixir to turn humans into, that," and he points to, he slimely points to the gel and points at James, but it seems to have other properties as well. We think that it may empower a vampire, That is just a theory.
So if a vampire wears it, it empowers it. But if a standard person wears it, it wear wrap.
Yes, and since a vampire cannot be turned into to wear anything, they must like their immunity must do like what's the word I'm looking for? Uh, Immunity kicks in for the wear stuff, but the stuff that supplements their powers kicks in only. So they must be wearing the same rings as well, as not only as a sign of intimidation and conquer, but wear themselves as a wearing the power themselves.
Okay. Interesting. I'll take the ring back. I do not put it on.
He does indeed hand it back to you immediately, as soon as you want it back. Yes, I also noticed there was something weird about the insignia, though.
Yes.
The necklace that Angel wears seems to be the same symbol that the ring over here on the side wears. And he points out there's a symbol on the edge of the ring's emblem that looks like exactly one of Angel's markings that she normally wears around her body.
What would happen if I put this ring on as a wearer already?
I think that would just be painful. I assume. I'm gonna let you know as a GM though, it'd probably be a bad idea altogether.
I assumed as much. I just wanted to know.
Well,
What's the wolf token right next to him now?
his summon.
I put him in. I'd like you to meet Woggy Wog Wog.
And the slime literally turns around and he goes, "Holy shit!"
Also, technically, it's a 10 by 10.
What the fuck? Who is this guy? Why is it here?
So, like I said, Woggy Wog Wog.
Okay, well, while you're handling that, Captain, I am going to go upstairs and ask Angel some questions, okay? Oh, by the way, you have Larry.
Yes.
Can I hold him for a bit? I want to ask him some questions too.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Alright, he's holding on to Larry and goes upstairs immediately.
Yeah, you should take it through Bob's room. Maybe he left some hair behind or a few flakes. Something you could chuck in of his wear type.
Angel already cleaned his room, but yeah.
Also, the wolf is celestial, since I have to pick.
Well, that's kind of cool, actually. So now you have a celestial wolf. James won't talk at this point, and she is cooking. But at the same time, while she's cooking and whatnot, you actually see some women come downstairs, and they're all wearing the blue maiden dress that you saw upstairs, and they actually start cleaning downstairs.
Alrighty, yeah, I want the smell. I want to try bribe him with his favorite food.
Yeah, so now you know it's his favorite food, huh?
Well, it was mentioned and
Yeah.
it was invisible.
I didn't think I had to mention it, but you guys didn't figure it out until I did. Well, alright. Right, now the area's getting cleaned up, and while Angel is cooking up, you actually start smelling it yourself. And he goes, "Oh no," as he starts smelling it too. And Angel does eventually come down after everything gets cleaned up and whatnot, and she comes down with a couple of plates. And she does ask the girls to bring down some chairs in order for everyone to eat.
I say, Captain, would you like to give him a visitor? And I point at Woggy Wog Wog.
No.
Okay.
You can unsummon that if you want.
No, I can't.
How long is it out for?
Until it dies.
You can dismiss it for like just temporarily.
I just looked. You can't dismiss. I can send it away, but I can't dismiss it. It's stupid.
Pretty sure you can.
Like I can dismiss it, but I have to bond with a new one.
No.
Angel walks to the table and actually gets everyone's plate going. She actually managed to
Oh
put
yeah,
some.
you could dismiss as an action. Sure, I'll
She
dismiss him.
she actually managed to cook some wheat or some rice and some beans and whatnot and large steaks. And she actually managed to make some grade A sauce with the steak as well. And you hear the blobby goes, Angel, this is wonderful. Smells delish. And Angel goes, thank you, Professor. She picks up a slab of the meat and actually rotates it on the sauce and actually drops it inside the slime's mouth or ooze and actually starts bubbling. He goes, delicious.
I'm
Okay.
fine if I'm sleeping in the corner.
All right.
Alright, James, I'm off to, go eat lovely dinner.
And Angel starts talking to the professor, and the professor goes, Angel, do you know where your marking comes from? And she goes, yeah, it's a mark of my family. You have a family? Well, no, yes and no. I wasn't raised normally, but I did eventually find out where I came from eventually. What raised you? Mostly dwarves, believe it or not. I was living with dwarves and learning how to smith like a dwarf. And over time, when I finally found where I lived, I found out that I was a, Northbreed Lycan. Oh, so you find out your family sigil? Yes, it's a family sigil that belongs to only us, essentially were dogs of the mountains. So it's where I also learned how to cast spells and whatnot. Yes, yes. Anything you know about the, meaning the meaning behind the ring? And she goes, "What ring?" Well, she does this while you guys eat, and she does pass everyone a plate, including JoJo, and she does have a T-bone steak, bone left over for the dog. She did notice them. Is that okay to give it to him?
What was this, sorry?
Huh?
What did you say? Sorry, I missed it.
I said that she did see the dog, and she actually walked upstairs and managed to get a T-bone to give
I
to the
think you
dog.
dismissed it.
I did dismiss it because I realized I'd have to use another level 2 spell slot to resummon it. There isn't a point. It's celestial. It's not a physical creature. Like,
Oh,
it doesn't need to eat.
Oh, Angel didn't knew that. I mean, she knew there was celestial, but to her, she's going by the token. So I was going by the token, thinking that it was a normal wolf-looking thing. Anywho,
Also, I'm not eating with the captain because I would need to be invited to eat with the captain.
I specifically told her to go cook meals for each of us, so that would have been a pretty obvious invite.
and she goes, "What
Sure.
ring?" And the professor asks you to show her the ring that you got from him.
I will put it on the table.
She looks over it and goes, "Well, that's easy to explain. That ring literally represents their goal. And what goal is that? To command and control all the were likings of every type, in every side of the corner. Mine happens to be the last, but if you look carefully, you can actually see the eastern, southern, and western." And she points out to each whatnot, and it's true. You can actually see the sigil for the eastern, the sigil for the western, a sigil for the southern, and a sigil for the northern. But in the middle of the red jewel, is the vampire sigil, trying to look like to reach out and grab all of them. And
Interesting.
he pulls out Larry, the professor, and gives Larry to Angel, and Angel flips over a couple of pages, and goes, "Okay, well, Larry is filling up some pages of some of his pages, but I guess I'll fill in some of the blanks. What do you guys want to know?" I mean, I do know that the vampire elders were limited numbers of either 13 or 7 of them. They used possibly silver torturing items, which is probably where this weakness for silver came for the Western breeds. Why they did it is probably because they know that if they can control something to defend them during the day, they'll forever control the night. And what do you guys want to know? as everyone's eating.
I'm just eating.
Yeah, everyone's eating. Professor goes.
This isn't my character's business.
Yeah.
He's just staring at the captain a lot as he's eating.
Creeper.
Hey, you asked for someone you can trust, and there you go. Anyway,
He killed for you.
what about the no questions from the captain or Iroh?
Yeah, I wouldn't know what questions to ask.
Angel doesn't
I've
know.
got none-
Angel doesn't
none
know
in my head
everything.
at the moment.
Angel doesn't know everything, but she'll fill in any blanks she can. And the professor asks, "So why foretell that I'm 8 feet tall and thick as hell?" Yes, I live in the mountains. We're supposed to be this big. Do you know how cold it gets out there? Which reminds me, actually, Captain or Iroh Captain, I thought of a plan, and it worked to fix the airship. I used the copper wires that was in the lifeboats and pretty much replaced them in the larger one. So far, it seems to be working very well.
Well, you have the gold. You can make probably better wires out of. That way we can get the lifeboat also up and running.
That's what I came back to do. I'm waiting for the smelting to be done, turning the copper wires into something I can gold ingots into something I can use. But that's what I'm doing right now. In fact, it's been a while. I'll be right back. And she walks away to pretty much check on her forge. And the professor. Well, go on.
Now you go.
The professor slimes quietly and looks at you and says, Angel seems dodgy of the questions about herself, isn't she?
I don't really know. We don't really know much about her, honestly.
She doesn't know much about herself, it seems.
It's not so much as dodging them as not knowing the answers.
True. So, now that we have James in our control, essentially, what are you planning to do with him?
He'll talk eventually. He'll talk for food. He'll talk for something. He might even talk for a comfortable bed. I don't know, but he will talk.
I don't know. He's been pretty uncomfortable for such a long time.
And yet he still had his nice food. He will want something eventually.
So your plan is to pretty much wait him out until he wants controls over him, right?
Yep.
I'm going to say that's a brilliant plan. I'm going to say that's going to work out in the way you want, but just not today.
I didn't expect so.
And-
Yes, I'm happy. I will patiently wait for that because, yeah, it just seems like the best thing. If I give him what he wants, I'll get more out of him.
All right.
And then I'm going to talk to the captain before Angel gets back.
Yeah, Angel pretty much does get back, but she's going to around the thing and you're going to see if she can talk to James. But she right now, go ahead and talk to the captain.
Captain, might you help me out with some better armor? This chainmail is quite old and could use some updating.
What are you looking for?
Anything better than chainmail.
I don't have anything on me. Let me see what we have in the house.
Intent, you have gold. A lot of gold.
Yeah, only 10k.
That's a lot of gold.
The ship costs a lot of money. I've only just got oil, and I need many more things for it.
Yes, because eventually the mirror will not be in use. So you're going to have to do something about that. And Angel...
On that note, I'll do it in between sessions. Don't worry.
All right. And Angel is talking. She's muttering quietly to him, and he actually manages to crawl to her, and he mutters a few things to her as well. And right now they're just spending time muttering to each other. As soon as you guys were pretty much halfway done with your dinner, Angel slaps her hands and goes, "Okay. She backs up to the first floor, and actually starts cooking dinner for the men on the ship. And she actually yells down and says, "I could use some help."
I send the wolf up to help.
And he goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, how you doing, sweetie? Can you help?" She asks.
I doubt she speaks any of the languages the wolf speaks.
Or you choose which language it speaks.
Draconic, and naturally it knows Goblin and Warg.
Well, you choose what it speaks when you cast a
I
spell.
chose Draconic.
Ah, Grefa Nagive, Galvan Kikere. You don't know Draconic either, do you?
My character knows Draconic is fucking Dragonborn. That
Well,
being said, that's not Draconic you're speaking, because Draconic is very hissy and very guttural.
I'm not gonna grunt on his. Ferris.
Well, at any rate, I have got to call it. I know it's about 10 minutes early, but
Actually, that's fine by me. This is essentially you guys win. By the way, you get $2,000 each. That includes Jojo. Because he's actually kind of part of the crew. Actually, no. That's actually the captain's or Iroh's choice. Do you want Jojo part of the crew?
yeah, I would have. I accepted him to come along with us, so he would have
Taken-
received whatever he received.
Okay, so yeah, not only that, $2,000 or 2,000 gold coins, and about 2,000 Alavas points.
Okay, so we're on half a K of those. Sorry, 5,500. So what can we do with that?
On Alavas points?
Yes.
They're as good as money, but they essentially get things built as well. So I guess
You can do the holy shit now, because
Yeah,
we've done all
that's
the
good.
other basic things.
I'll do number 5, and I'll get a resource delivery as well. Some metals. Whatever else I can think of.
okay. So write down what you're gonna have done, and on next session I'll have it all ready for you.
This one's not his call. It's finally not a captain thing. It's up to
Oh yeah,
Ando as well.
Ando.
Yeah, I would say the holy shit options are number 5, but I would like to get some resources delivered for Angel here in the house and possibly for the ship.
Ando, is that okay with you?
Sure.
By the way, Endo, because you have were rat fingers as accessories now, you get I guess you get an advantage on your intimidation checks from now on.
Okay. After dinner, I'm gonna collect the scraps and go toss them through the bar door.
No. You can feed them to the dog, even though he doesn't have to eat. He can eat.
Well, Angel allows it because Angel knows eventually that would work out in the long run. So Angel's just gonna ignore it for now. But she is a little mad at you, but at the same time, she's not gonna say anything.
Yeah, I don't care what she thinks. To be frank.
I know. She knows too. She just all right. But she does say, "Remember the hunting lodge I have set up for you, so don't forget that."
Yeah. I'm just trying
Alright,
to keep
yeah.
us secure.
Gotta go.
Alright, so yeah.
So,
Okay, we're done. No leveling up at this time, but I'm glad hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
can I do some shopping real quick?
Write down the list, and I'll look over it. Unless it's something really quick, then yeah, tell me right now.
I want to buy plate and a longsword.
Plate armor and longsword.
Plate armor's base cost is 1,500, and a longsword's base cost is 15.
Do you have enough money for that?
You just gave me $2,000,
Yeah, 2K.
so
Okay,
that's
so yeah.
1,515. Sure.
All right, then yeah, you get it. Did you have fun at least, Trophy?
Yeah. Yeah.